But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh, I like to say TGIF,
Yes.
everybody. TGIF.
Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The weekend. I guess for E-Rock, that's pretty cool. Like it went from Wednesday right to Friday.
Oh, boy.
Is E-Rock having a cupcake? E-Rock, have one. That's good.
Oh, boy. He's trying to fly under the radar.
Oh, sorry.
He got to his position.
Like the Hindenburg.
Come on, poor kid.
Oh, God.
You don't have to fly into the sonar. Have some of this. You're good, dude.
E-Rock almost ate a surfer yesterday.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's not
What,
even.
Sam?
That's not
What?
even.
What's wrong? What happened?
Oh, that's not
I was getting
even.
tweeted the same things.
Oh, you were?
You see that? Giant friggin' whale comes breaching through the surface of the ocean, eating a fuckload of fish, right next to people in a little fucking, what were they, in a kayak or something?
Yeah, I think they were on some flat boards, right? Some long boards.
Yeah.
What are they called? Those things.
That was fucked
Those
up.
paddle boards. I think they might have been some paddle boards, but they were sitting on them.
That would make me shit my pants, because it's just quiet. The ocean surface is just what it is.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, this giant fucking whale. You see this video, Jimmy?
No.
It's amazing.
Watch this.
Look, imagine you're just sitting there. Look, they're on little surfboards.
Oh, maybe they are just surfboards.
There's a guy with a kayak and then
Kayak,
a surfboard. And then out of
They're
nowhere,
just chilling. Hey, what's up, man?
get rid of that thing.
How's the surf today?
Get rid of the
Well,
ad.
It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
The ad.
And then, whoa! They're trying to say the hump. I guess the humpback almost swallowed the surfer. No, no. Stop.
It was.
You don't have to
all
make
those
it.
fish.
You don't have to make it more impressive.
How
It's an
scary
amazing
is that?
video.
It was eating a shitload of fish.
Wow.
Yeah, watch the fish come up. Anthony pointed this out.
Yeah, a bunch of silver fish are all flapping around because it's pushing it up.
Yeah, they're
before
pushing
it
all the
eats it.
fish up to the surface so they could get as many as possible.
They just kind of brush it up?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fucked up.
And then the seagulls go, well, thank you very
Yeah.
much. And they dive in.
Thanks.
That happened to me one time, too. I just jumped on his back. I was like, boom.
Did not.
Yeah, Chip.
See
that happening.
That's a pretty cool video, huh?
Fuck, yeah.
Surfer almost swallowed by a whale. How many dislikes does this video
But he wasn't
have?
almost swallowed. The whale just came up to
No.
eat some fish.
I love the people that have to dislike everything on YouTube.
like it.
How do you not like
I hate whales.
a humpback whale popping up out of the surface really close to a surfer like that? How many dislikes?
27.
27 assholes out there.
Did you see the name? There's a guy named Sill, and his last name is Verfish.
Right.
Because he was a silver.
YouTube should be allowed to go to your house and just fucking yank you out of your home if you dislike a video like that.
Jonah,
So stupid.
right? Jonah wouldn't like it. Pinocchio,
Oh boy, no, unless
he wouldn't like it.
You're probably right.
Captain Ahab,
Just wanted to show you how much that hurts.
right? Right.
Anyway, we almost got our death at Zuccotti Park. There's a fine front page today in one of the New York papers.
Yes.
They're the same papers to me.
Zuccotti Park. They're spelling it differently.
Oh, they're calling it
Z-O-O.
Z-O-O.
And then dash C-O-T-T-I, Zuccotti, because, and then they have a still picture of a little brawl that was going on down there.
A Turkish
little brawl.
I believe it's a Turkish madman.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what we were discussing yesterday. There are people down there that truly are trying to do something and protest, and then you got a lot of people just sleeping their days away in these tents.
Oh my God, King! It's the Turkish madman! It's some slobber knocker at Zuccotti.
So you got this guy from Cleveland who was mad yesterday. He's like, "What the fuck? I don't even have a tent. I'm up every morning early trying to get something done down here, and these fucking bums are sleeping." So the idiot kicked one of the tents.
Oh boy!
Turns out he kicks that bald Turkish animal in the
Wrong
head.
tent. Kicked wrong tent. Is this the guy?
Oh, there's an actual video of it?
Oh shit! Crank it up.
Nice.
And I haven't been able to
Wait, start
That's
over.
a guy
Start over.
with that voice.
Oh.
What? I haven't got a tent.
Sleeping may not be safe
guy's
anymore
just a
at the
lunatic.
Occupy Wall Street headquarters downtown.
Headquarters.
Protesters woke up to loud yells from a homeless man early Thursday morning.
I've been here for 3 months, and I haven't been able to sleep like these lazy ass motherfuckers.
Oh boy!
I don't give a who's in the tent.
Pause that.
You want to
I
fight?
bet you give a fuck
Oh,
who's in that
pause
tent.
that.
Oh,
Pause
did he,
that.
Oh,
Knowing
he
what
chose,
happened.
He chose unwisely.
That could be a great new game show.
Kick the tent.
Kick a tent and see what happens.
And see who comes out.
Because this kid, knowing what happened, he kicks this tent and goes, I don't give a shit who's in that tent.
That could have been a couple of girls or some skinny little guy or something. He picked the Turkish maniac. This big, bald head, shaved-headed, fucking crazy motherfucker.
I believe he's he used to work in the military.
Oh, he's
a
some
military
kind of
man
army guy
from Turkey.
Yeah.
What's his sign say?
U.S./Turk Army ended my diplomat career. So
this guy is an animal. And this kid from Cleveland, I think he's from Cleveland originally. Could you go back to the kick?
Yeah, he kicks
he don't
that
give
tent.
a fuck.
You can
right?
hear the head getting kicked.
And he don't know who's in there.
Not only did he kick the tent, he kicked this guy's head through the tent.
Now, would you like to trade the tent you kicked for the tent number 2, or are you going to stick with it?
Oh, this would be a great Japanese game show. Kick the tent. Hit it.
Thursday morning.
I've been here for 3 months, and I haven't been able to sleep like these lazy ass motherfuckers.
Kicks the tent.
I don't give a who's in the tent. You want to fight? You want to get
But protesters are no wimps. Some even fight back.
homeless?
Look at this animal.
I clobbered him.
The homeless man was quickly escorted out of the park.
He's mentally ill. He's a police agent. He's a Bloomberg agent.
Oh, he's a Bloomberg agent.
Disturbing and disrupting the protests. He's not a normal guy.
A lot of homeless people have come into the camp. A lot of people with mental issues. They participate. They're part of the 99%. It's something that's going to happen. You know what I mean? This is not the first time. It won't be the last time it happens.
Another protester from Alabama claimed she was sexually assaulted. With her friends, they stayed at a stranger's tent, hoping to be shielded from the cold.
Half an hour into being in the tent, while he thought I was asleep, he put his hand up my shirt.
Oh man, I would so grope her too.
No. And then me and my friends got our stuff and left his tent.
Kira hasn't seen.
Pause. That was a guy just going for a move.
That's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't a
stop.
Chicks go into your tent, you're thinking, I'm going to get some.
As soon as she comes into your tent, you're thinking, okay, she's up for maybe something. And then the guy makes a move. And she says no, and that was the end of it. Is that sexual harassment, you think?
Harassment, but that's not assault.
It's not assault. Okay, yeah. I don't think so.
Wait till she was sleeping. He's grabbing some tits. Who hasn't done that?
When we were growing up, there was nothing called date rape.
Ass, gas, or grass. No one rides for free.
That's right.
That's what I say.
They made up that date rape crap after we left college.
That was just called...
Or a couple of us left college.
Little...
dumbest one in the room.
Being a little
left
willful.
college. Yeah, so hit this again.
The man after reporting the incident to a volunteer security. This comes after another protester, Occupy Wall Street kitchen worker Tanya Exabusin, was suspected of raping another demonstrator. But news like this doesn't faze Kara.
I can't imagine that a rape would happen here simply because we all live in such close quarters. If anyone were to get attacked, all you have to do is scream security and you've got somebody at your tent.
The NYPD and volunteer
your
security
face in so you
continue to
can't talk.
monitor the Occupy Wall Street area. This is Maria Sandoval for the New York Post.
She's kind of right, though. I mean, the drugs must be really good or something because they are sleeping on top of each other. How do you sleep through someone getting raped?
This is fucking... By choking her out. I mean, this...
I guess we'd have to, get the details, but...
That's crazy shit.
What about the Turk
fuck
guy?
Is she doing down there? That Turk guy was great. He's saying that the other guy was an agent for Bloomberg.
Well, he's nuts, too.
He's crazy, too.
He took a nice left jab to that guy's head, though.
He kind of clobbered him. He didn't even punch him. He just went, ugh. Hit him. It was a George the Animal Steel kind of a little, ugh.
Oh, kicked the tent.
Guys, you want to
even fight back.
Gets out and fights.
Yeah, can you imagine this animal comes out of a tent? What would you do? What would you do?
It was kind of a swing punch mush.
He's like an old school circus strongman. He's got that type of physique,
And then what's with the security guys with the yellow fucking vests on? They're like the police of the fucking park?
Well, I guess I was wrong, man. I told you that, maybe they do have their own little security force.
I'd evoke you ain't the boss of me.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Nice.
I'd claim, because there's no, it's not a policeman. It's not anything. I'd be like, I'm exercising my right to say you ain't the boss of me.
Right.
Yeah. And he's got him in a chokehold. Cops can't even do chokeholds. And this motherfucker's got him in a chokehold.
Well, they got their own rules, man.
They certainly do.
They're trying to start
their own
police
force, their own hospitals, the library, all the lunatics.
Well, the library is getting a little soggy. They can't keep all their books dry.
They got to get tarps over them.
Well, they're trying.
Pronto.
They're certainly trying.
Gives a shit. These fucking idiots.
You know how many bed bugs must be down there?
Oh, God.
Or fucking
Nah, man, they're scrubbing
face.
constantly.
No, but just in the tent, in the clothing.
There's no way to keep it off.
They're scrubbing constantly.
No way.
They got cleaning supplies.
No way
they
to
got
keep
a whole
watch.
area of mops and such.
I'm sure it's so sanitary.
Yep.
How come no one else is eating?
What?
I ate 2 cupcakes.
Because I'm trying not to.
They're delicious.
How about you not bring it up?
Can't help it.
You want an apple pie?
They look delicious.
Yeah, but I forgot about them, and now you have to bring it up again.
Because I want another one, but I'm not going to have one.
You've had 2 already?
I had 2, but I won't have more.
Jimmy, you should have another one. Opie, you should have an apple pie. It's Friday, for God's sake.
Don't do it.
Friday,
Don't do it, man.
Friday.
I can't look at someone eating that. My willpower is there. I'm not touching it.
Why don't we make it a treat day for everyone then?
Why did Jimmy get cupcakes?
Just a fan brought them to the Stress Factory. The guy, I guess he owns A La Cupcakes in Glen Rock, and he just brought them to and I didn't want to eat them there, so I brought them in here.
Plugola alert! Plugola alert!
No, now you get the phone call from the place. We didn't send any cupcakes. Ah, fuck.
Dude,
Plugola.
fucking...
How's the Stress Factory?
It was good. It'd be amazing this weekend. I know things don't sell that.
Yeah.
Nice.
But, fuck, man, that good. I had a chocolate chip.
Are you tired?
What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
Yo, what's that?
I'm exhausted.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm tired.
That'll make for a good show.
Yimmy.
We probably should go home early today. We did overtime yesterday.
We did like a fucking
because I'm not giving these guys any extra time.
a half hour.
I know, I can't stress enough that I don't think that you guys get rollover minutes for your show.
Well, tough
Until
shit.
I read differently.
Yeah. Well, then.
And then even then.
Well, they're going to be bummed out when we leave every day at 10 when there's some good things we could have been doing at 10 o'clock.
Punch right out.
So this is what we do now. So what time can we leave today? 9:43, I think.
Why don't we have rollover minutes?
9:43.
Yeah, technically, you went till, I think, 10:16, 10:17.
Let's call it 10:17.
Okay.
Split the difference.
But still, I don't think you get to keep that 17 minutes.
See, I think we should do the shit show 1 week for 4 days.
Right.
And then just take off Friday.
Well,
and it rolls over to a whole day off.
Well, you guys are welcome.
How long was my phone call on the shit show yesterday?
Oh!
That was
3 or 4 minutes, right?
I was probably closer to 5 or 6.
I was trying to call the line was busy.
9:40, 9:43, 9:30. I'm out at 9:38 today.
Damn.
Just calling in, I really don't think counts at all.
Didn't have to.
Yeah, it does.
Didn't have to.
It peaks. It
No, I know you didn't have to, but it was nice of you to do that.
Keeps people tuned in.
fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
The audience fucking goes like this when I call in, and then back down after I hang up.
I haven't seen the charts.
So 9:38 for me, 9:43 for Anthony, and Jimmy's tired, so he might go home now.
I can't.
Aw.
Why?
Because I've forgot a ticket's going on sale at 10. I think I wanted to drive back from New Jersey and do this. And drive back down tonight. I wanted to stay there and sleep. Of
course.
But I can't.
Aw. Jimmy.
We got a 19-year-old that's in trouble.
What?
At one of the occupies. Jay in Texas.
Yeah, it's Jerry. Hey, down here,
Jerry.
Dallas, got any other story?
Whoa. You got to slow down because you got an accent that might be tough to listen to.
Yeah, guy in Dallas, thought it was a few-year-old, turned out to be a two-year-old.
Is it his phone or is
It's
it?
his phone, I
Oh,
think.
crapping out.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was his accent or the phone.
Your phone's really fucked.
In Texas, a guy in one of the occupies, one of the occupies would be in Texas, Dallas, I guess, arrested for sleeping with a 19-year-old who happened to be 15 years old.
Oh, the 19-year-old slept with a 15-year-old and caused a problem?
No. This guy thought she was 19.
Arrested for
Turns
sleeping
out
with a 19-year-old who happened to be 15. Oh, she lied?
Boy.
Liar, pants coming off. That's what
Hey,
I
by
say.
the way, Troy's an asshole.
Yeah, your phone sucks. Maybe try a little later, sir.
I
That'd be
believe he
nice.
said, by the way, Troy's an asshole.
Oh,
Team E-Rock.
That was a Team E-Rock
Team
caller.
fucking E-Rock.
Troy came off looking a little bad yesterday.
He always does. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Is Roland here yet?
Oh, God.
Eric says no.
Oh, well, Eric doesn't want Roland to come in, I would gather. Because then we'd have to rehash some of the story, find out what happened.
Well, according to Sam, there's a lot of rehashing we have to do.
Yeah, because a lot of people want to know. See, the biggest question that people want to know, did E-Rock attend the Conan O'Brien taping yesterday.
Oh boy, here comes rolling down the fucking
So
wall.
that's that's the number one thing people just want to know.
Right.
Well, what's the setup? What happened yesterday?
Oh,
all I know is I didn't do shit.
Well, I mean,
it was so confusing.
I didn't do shit
actually what
yesterday.
happened. But Iraq had taken a day off, which everyone deemed a fake day off.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
let the facts state, because Iraq's pissed at a lot
Everyone
of people
takes
today.
them.
I fucking said it that everyone takes fake sick days at this company.
Of course.
Everyone fucking does it.
Yeah, but you also don't call them at home on the air.
Oh boy. See,
Fucking
that might
turn
have
off
been.
your phone. No one's going to wake me up at 6:15 ever.
Is Iraq
Before you
mad today?
go.
Ever. Huh?
Are you mad today, Eric?
What do you think?
Oh, boy.
Oh, you see how he slammed his fucking mic button
boy.
on?
and
he's not fine.
And he's not near the mic, like he's backed up. Like
He doesn't want to be in camera view whatsoever.
Yeah, what is up with that? He really is far back there.
Yeah, his
See him.
he's not fine.
Roland?
And I blame Roland.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do shit.
he was
did not
protecting
do it.
you.
I didn't do shit.
You did not do shit.
Thank you. See?
He's Roland.
You're
is
an innocent bystander.
Thank
Roland's
you, Roland.
protecting Opie because Opie threatened him and said, "If
I didn't
you
do
don't
shit.
protect me, I will say no to all your guests."
Hey, by the way, if we do radio past 10, because there's a really good point coming in from Joe. Might be a union guy. Time and a half after 10 o'clock?
I don't think so.
Time and a half or over.
As a matter of
Time
fact,
and a half?
I believe
Golden
after
time.
10 o'clock.
17, so time
Double.
and a half would
Double
be...
time.
Is it time and a half or double?
Well, I say double.
So that means 17 minutes over yesterday means 34 minutes early today. Now we're down to 9:26 plus the 5-minute phone call. 9:21, I get to get out of here.
Nice.
I don't think so.
Nice. I like it.
I don't think
So what happened yesterday after the show?
It sounded like pandemonium when I was driving home listening to the shit hour.
So E-Rock's pissed because we exposed his fake sick day.
Yeah.
We exposed that he was going to Conan on his fake sick day.
Yeah,
and,
well-
and we woke him up at 6:13
Well,
and bothered him most of the morning.
No. There's a giant thing that you're leaving out that he's pissed off about.
Iraq's belly?
Oh, come on. The poor kid. He's having a bad day.
He said a giant thing.
It's
Even, I was
not right.
I'm going to guess
Not
it's-
even. It's the Iraq character.
it's
I
the
talk
other
about,
thing.
not the real Iraq.
Yeah, you're leaving out the
What?
you exposed his.
I didn't
lie.
do shit.
You exposed his lie.
I didn't do shit.
And that was the big sort of.
I didn't do
that's
shit.
a lot bigger than everybody takes a fake sick day.
I couldn't live with the lie.
I think,
anymore.
right, Eric?
I couldn't live with the lie anymore. I couldn't live with it anymore. I couldn't live with myself.
Is that what it
knowing I
was?
was lying to this fine company?
That's not
Couldn't live with yourself?
I couldn't live with myself.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit.
Either that or it was 9:20. You didn't like anything in front of you, so instead of calling my mom and saying horrible things, you exposed one of Eric's lives. You just for some reason.
Why does it bounce off you, but Eric gets pissed at everybody? We basically
So
called
rubber,
your
he's
mom
glue?
the C word.
Not basically, you did.
All right, but I'm trying to
Literally.
downplay it a little bit.
There's no reason to.
and you're fine with it, and your mom's fine with it.
I realized that
But
part
all
of-
hell's breaking loose now because E-Rock is pissed off.
for some reason at around 9:20ish, if you don't like anything in front of you, you decide it's time to make one of the staff members' lives much more complicated.
Well, we kind of have done that in the past, sure.
Yeah.
If I worked for this show, like behind the scenes at 9:20, I would just disappear. If you hear one of us go, you know what, I don't like anything else in front of us.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
I would just leave the building.
E-Rock tried the disappearing thing, and it didn't work.
Why?
Because he wasn't here, and look what happened.
yeah, he wasn't. He did disappear.
It wasn't like he was here tap dancing on the console.
Well, that
I'm like,
means
all right, you.
But that means you turn your phones off and everything.
Well, I mean, that time he
Just
did.
get off the grid. Just get off the grid, man.
You still would have brought him up.
Just remember, I didn't do shit. I couldn't live with the lie anymore.
That's I
That's
think
a tough burden to walk through life with.
that's what Eric is bothered by. I believe.
Roland,
The biggest part is the fact that Iraq did take the day.
to go to Conan O'Brien.
But we found out later, yes, that he indeed was supposed to go to Conan O'Brien taping with Roland. Now, there was a lot of stuff going back and forth. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Different issues got raised. It changed from that. It was like the Ducati Park thing. But what Zuccotti Park. What happened?
Right.
What happened yesterday now? Did Iraq end up going to Conan?
No.
Oh, now why?
Look, I thought in the after show he said he didn't want to go anymore.
What did he just say? I thought an actress was one. Like he said something about an actress.
No, I thought he said he didn't want to go anymore on the after show, like saying he could go by himself. So my friend heard it and said, "Hey, I'll take the tickets." So I went, "Okay."
But you and E-Rock are supposed to be friends.
You gave his tickets away without even confirming with him live, just based on what you heard on the radio?
Yeah, well, they were my tickets, though.
This is all lies.
So,
look, this is way worse than exposing lies.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry.
I'm going to say this. At least
This is way worse
This is
because he was
terrible.
looking forward to the Conan thing.
Opie, you and I claim to be friends with E-Rock and do horrible things with him to his face and say nasty things. I feel like Roland and Troy, they do things too, but they're not so open about it.
They're real friends, I guess. They like hang out. You eat with E-Rock and all that.
Yeah.
You go to like all these like nerdy geek things with them.
Yeah, but my buddy goes, "Hey, if you don't want to go, I'll use them." He had a day off. I'm like, "All right."
Why would you do that to E-Rock though? Why wouldn't you let him calm down? Because he had a tough morning.
I don't know. I just have a limited time to do book this, book that. So I was just like, "All right, go." So I went.
How do you give away his tickets? That's fucking like, without talking to him in person and asking, hey, when you said on the radio, you go, hey, E-Rock, can you still go? And he'd go, yeah, I can still go. And you go, okay, I'll see you there. Not like, oh, he said on the radio, I can't go. Let me give these away.
That's crazy.
But they were my tickets to begin with.
Yeah, but if you gave it away and said you were giving it to him, technically it's his ticket now.
Then don't tell me you're not going to go, because then I'll go, okay, bye.
Wait, he didn't tell you he wasn't going to go. He just said it on the radio.
Yeah, and what time did he say he wasn't going?
9 something, or I don't know.
There were text messages also, right, Roland?
Well, he
Between
said
you two.
no. Well, 1 or 2, because he said asshole.
E-Rock, do you believe that whatever was said would have led Roland to believe that you weren't going to go?
I think I said once in the heat of everything, no, I'm not going. But he didn't bother to say, oh, are you really not going? Or respond when I said, are you still going?
Now, you didn't want to go,
You
right?
texted him? Yeah, I asked him, and he didn't respond.
And why, Roland? You got mad at something he texted?
No, I was like, fine. I just was like, I'm busy. If one of my buddies text me, hey, you're not going to go? I'll use the tickets. I'm like, all right. Go, have fun. And then I went over there.
Why wouldn't you give E-Rock just an hour to calm down? He really ate a shit sandwich yesterday.
A couple of them.
Well, you guys got tickets and took them. And...
No, you
already committed
a
ticket
to E-Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
My bad. It just boils down to my bad.
I don't think E-Rock's going to accept
That's one
my
of the
bad
greatest
today.
cop-out answers ever. Hey, my bad.
E-Rock's not
Beats
going to
off
accept
me.
the my bad.
No, I don't think
Sometimes
so.
you can accept the my bad,
But
but not today.
yesterday, Conan was Lucy Kay in the gay wedding, so.
The Lucy Kay?
Louis C.K. was a guest.
I thought it was like Lucy.
I thought he said Lucy K.
Yeah, I thought it was a porn star or something. Lucy Kay.
Louis C.K. and Conan married one of his staff members.
Conan married one of the staff members?
Yeah, that was gay.
He acted as the
Did he do it?
officiator.
Is he allowed to do that?
Wait, did he do a hack gay wedding?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all over the internet today.
But that's hack. Radio guys do
Thank
that
you,
forever.
Conan. I'm forever in your debt.
Fuck Conan.
Nice to be married.
Stupid fuck. Stop doing hack radio bits.
So
We
I went
do
over
the
there.
hack radio bits.
Yeah, leave
I
it to
went over
us.
there, got my
No,
friends
we've
in.
never
They
married
came
a
back.
gay couple. We would never marry a gay couple.
Ew.
Stupid. Did someone marry a gay couple?
Oh,
I don't-
hey.
Yeah, but when Ronnie does it, it's
Yeah, who
cool.
was it? I don't remember. Maybe.
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
Did my sister do it? She officiated?
Really? Fuck. I'm
I
an
have no
idiot.
idea.
God damn it. I don't want Ronnie on my fucking...
I don't know.
So,
Eric didn't believe him that he'd given away the tickets.
and did Eric show up here? Like, let's get into this, man. We're wasting time, Sam.
Yeah, what happened?
We went home. And I heard the radio. That's why I called in, because E-Rock and Troy were going at it big time. And then I learned later on that Roland blew off his pal E-Rock, said, fuck you, and then got another friend to go to Conan.
Well, I didn't go. I just got him and my buddy and his friend in. So
You
we were
didn't
there.
even go? You just gave away all the tickets?
Yeah, I
You didn't even...
But you wanted to go.
For me, I said a million TV tapings.
But you
It won't
said
fill.
yesterday you wanted to go.
I did, but I was like, it's all right. I'll just get other people in if they want to go. So they go. VIP tickets, enjoy.
So why wouldn't you just give those 2 tickets to E-Rock?
Where were you? I needed that voice of reason.
Voice of reason?
Yeah.
What happened?
Where is that?
I don't know.
You know where E-Rock was?
Where?
At the Beacon Theater.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What happened?
Because
I think he probably thought I was joking. Which I do that.
Oh, no. And he went down looking for you?
Well, he
No,
couldn't. Roland never told me that he did something with the tickets because he never responded to it.
No, I did text you. As I said, since you didn't want to go, I'm going to give it to my friend. And then that was the last.
No, you sent it to my corporate email. which
I
didn't
think
have.
Roland pulled the scumbaggiest move out of
Thank
everybody.
you. I'm off the hook.
Yesterday.
I just couldn't live with the lies anymore.
Roland,
I didn't do shit. Look,
Roland.
But that's a dick move.
That's pretty
Roland.
dastardly.
Oh, I wonder where I learned that from.
Don't say you learned it from me. Get the fuck out of here.
This environment is toxic.
It is.
So
Really
you,
is.
E-Rock, you went down to the Beacon Theater?
Well, first,
go ahead.
Eric was here because he thought Roland was here.
So
He had to come into the building, and obviously Eric after yesterday didn't want to come into the building.
he came in.
No, I did come in, but I came to get something out of my desk.
Was it
And
your medicine?
Go ahead. Where is this going?
Because you didn't feel good. That was all. That was the end. It was a period, not a semicolon.
I think he didn't disagree with the fake sick day thing.
But I mean,
You can't officially say that, but we all have done it.
Intermat ratted him out because Intermat
He
lies
rat
to-
me out.
He
He's
said,
like, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I'm getting something out of my desk."
No, he told
And
me.
then he goes and ran out of the room.
He told me, and again, Intermat could be lying, but he told me that you went in there and said, "Hey, is Roland here? Where's Roland?" And then he said, "I don't know. Are you not going to Conan?" And you said, "Oh, yes, I am." And then you did get something out of your desk and left. Yeah. But he made it seem like, I wasn't there, but intern Matt made it seem like.
Yeah, Matt came in after the fact.
I was taking a poo-poo.
I was already in there doing stuff.
What was in your desk that you needed?
I got my charger and my camera.
Oh. Why, you hoping to meet some people?
Oh. No, I just didn't want to leave it here.
Okay.
No,
the
you wanted to
camera.
bring it to the Conan table.
Oh, you got
I don't blame you.
I don't blame him, yeah.
Maybe get a couple pictures.
Maybe see a little hi to Conan picture, yeah.
It was a big deal yesterday. A lot of celebrities were checking out the Conan thing, right?
Yeah.
So then you went to the Beacon Theater assuming that Roland knew that, of course, you would go, right?
Well, I had no idea because he never responded. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go there and see if he's standing out there.
Wow. Then the next time they say, I'm not going to go then. Just go, I'm mad.
That's
whatever he said.
Yeah.
And so then you just gave your tickets to another friend of yours?
Yeah. They both enjoyed it. They had a great time. They met Conan in LA.
And also, Roland
is evil, man.
Yeah, you want to know how evil Roland is?
Fucking evil, man. I wouldn't want to fuck with him.
He was, and this is public, but he was Instagramming photos. From the
hey,
outside of the
check it
Conan.
out.
Yeah,
we're
to
here.
say, look where I am, and taking pictures of the Conan VIP line and the whatever.
The
one E-Rock would have been
pictures.
on. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So E-Rock, you went to the Beacon Theater. Did you run into Roland?
Yeah, Roland was waiting outside.
Yeah, for my friends.
And you said, hey,
he was waiting outside for his other friends.
and you said to Roland, hey, could I get the ticket?
And I
Did you?
said they're gone. And he said, are you kidding me? I was like, no.
This is so fucked up.
That is really fucking just torture.
Yeah.
E-Rock assumed that, of course, he's going because he never heard from you. So he shows up at the Beacon Theater, runs into Roland going, oh, Roland's here. Okay, we're going to now go into Conan. But no, Roland's there because he wants to give his tickets to other friends of his.
This is like the time Eric thought I took his money.
Yeah.
Except it's as if I didn't have it at my desk the entire time. Like at the end of it, I was like, okay, here you go. I was just
right.
But there was no opening of the desk drawer.
So what did E-Rock say to you?
He's like, are you kidding me? I was like, no. And then 5 minutes later, my friends came down. I was like, I gotta check him in.
Did E-Rock watch you give the tickets to your friend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What? But once you realized he was there, why did you just tell your friends that there's been a mistake?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because they were E-Rock's.
Yeah, there's one ticket down. I'm sorry.
No.
Roland's not being honest.
Yeah,
E-Rock,
this is some animosity
E-Rock did
there.
something
Yep.
that said,
Yeah, what
where,
happened?
where Roland said, fuck you. This is a fuck you right to his face.
Yeah, just my friend, he does. I was like, they wanted to go, so I was like, all right, they go. They didn't say no.
But you already promised the tickets to E-Rock.
But when I hear
I never told him no.
Damn.
He said no, he didn't want to go on air. So once I hear that, I'm like, all right. And then my friends go, I heard on air somebody didn't want to go. Can I use them? I'm
Something's
like,
not right. There's a piece to this missing.
Yeah, because Roland's not even really looking over to you.
Yeah.
At E-Rock.
Why are you really mad at E-Rock?
E-Rock, do you know why he's mad at you?
No, and I asked him, like straight to his face. I'm like, what's the problem? Why did you give these tickets away? Oh no, I thought you didn't go. I mean, that's all he kept saying. So what was I supposed to do? That's the answer I got. So.
Roland's very, I don't know what it is, but Roland is like has a short fuse. And he's spiteful in moments, and then I
asked him too. I'm like, what did I say or do that you're pissed off? Nothing.
There has to be like.
So I said, okay. I took him at his word, but
there's like some little thing that Eric said that bothered Roland, and I'm sure he's over it now. Mm-hmm. But at the time, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Once I take my morning shit, I'm happy as a goose.
So what was it that bothers you that he said?
Yeah, because
E-Rock was just getting attacked on the air yesterday.
Yeah, you obviously gave him a fuck you yesterday. And then, Eric, what happened after that? Were you fucking pissed?
Well, what could I do? I mean, I was aggravated because he hadn't responded to me until he just said right now, no, I told you I was giving him to my friend, but he sent it to my work email.
Well, yeah,
and I had my phone with me, so
you sent me a Gmail. You sent me an email. Should I go in to my Gmail? And I wrote back, no, because I'm giving them to my friends. I hit send. So you sent.
So Eric sent you an email saying
to my Gmail.
Should I just go inside?
No. He said, should I come in the city? I went, no. I already gave out the tickets.
Why didn't you just text me, Rock?
I did. He didn't text me back.
How come you didn't text him back?
Why didn't you text him back?
I had to meet with Annabella because she was taking vacation time for different guests.
2 seconds to text back.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, if you knew he was trying to come into the city, why wouldn't you just go, no, I gave him away?
I'm sorry, Hearts of Gold. Yes. Come on now. Really, guys?
Yeah, I would text him.
Oh, please. Somebody writes bad. Fuck him.
Yes, something's going on with Roland today.
So much anger in Roland.
Something's going on, man. Now he's attacking all of us.
No, I'm just
angry man. Roland's an angry man.
He doesn't like being questioned. Like it's like an animal. Like you put him in a corner, and he's gonna start lashing out.
He's getting cornered. Yeah.
So, E-Rock, you know what this is about.
Exactly. He don't give a shit.
E-Rock, tell us what this is about.
I don't know what this is.
Did you call him an asshole or something?
What did he say?
Honey Roland's a fuck. He don't give a shit.
No, because that's
Look at this crazy fuck.
Because we say, when after she goes, I don't want to go, and then he texts me, enjoy, asshole. So I assume that means
that was when you were piling on with everybody else on the air. Is when that text was sent. So when he came in and he was laughing hysterically at one point from what I was hearing on the phone.
That's hilarious.
So I wrote, "Oh, enjoy, asshole," meaning. Enjoy all of this with everybody else.
Enjoy, asshole.
That would be a normal.
2 words.
That would be a normal response to hearing someone laughing uncontrollably
at you. Yes,
at you.
Well, didn't you mention Conan too? Who gave up that he was going to Conan?
Roland
did. Roland did.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. So E-Rock was mad that you gave him up on the air, probably.
Yeah.
All right. And then Roland says, "Well, fuck that."
yeah. Call me an asshole. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm going to give the tickets to somebody else now. Wow, but E-Rock shows up and Roland's there waiting for the other.
He'll be back next year, Conan. He'll be back.
E-Rock, you must be furious.
Yeah, E-Rock. Furious?
What am I going to do?
I'm not saying you should pick up an axe. I'm just saying you must be furious.
There's got to be some animosity now towards Roland here,
Your pal Roland.
That is what it is, so.
It is what it is, which is some anger.
You're a better man than me.
Maybe even hurt feelings, kind of like I thought. That takes it from, all right, we're goofing around here on the show, to that's real. Like, that is a visceral, real thing you took away from him.
I think Eric would be more mad if somebody else did this.
You think?
Why?
Why isn't he mad at Roland?
Yeah. What does Roland have on him? What's Roland got on you, E-Rock?
I did nothing.
Roland does favors for people.
Bless you, Kenny.
Thank you.
And if you're mad at Roland, it becomes more difficult for certain favors to get done.
Oh, so it's politically motivated.
I don't know. It just,
what kind of favors you mean?
Involving
Sexual?
celebrity guests.
Oral?
Things like, and in case, if
E-Rock's in a tough spot.
If tickets come up again, let's say, for another thing, Roland is the hookup guy, and if E-Rock is really pissed at Roland's not going to hook him up next time.
So you're saying don't bite the hand that shovels food into your craw.
So basically, E-Rock wants to be mad at Roland, but can't because Roland's his hookup, and he snapped at Roland, so Roland just kind of took away this particular bait.
Like if Troy or me or Danny or any of us
Oh,
had done something like this,
Hell to
like
pay.
And Eric would be thinking of ways to make our lives difficult.
Is that true, Ron?
Yeah.
That's my theory. I don't know.
You were making a power move yesterday, huh?
No, it's just someone texted me, hey, I want to go. I'm like, all right. They're excited to see Conan, so I figure.
But E-Rock was still excited. He was just in a bad place.
He was punishing Eric for that text.
Yeah, he was in a bad place.
We all get in a bad place sometimes. But now we learn from our mistakes.
Oh, shit. Learn from our mistakes. Wow. You rule with an iron fist there.
And E-Rock just sits. Why do you just sit there,
What the fuck am I going to say?
He fucked you over. Say something to him.
It's like keep this going. I already talked to him about it yesterday. We dealt with it.
Hey, wait. What's the world coming to? It was a dick move.
Yeah, there were a lot of dick moves yesterday.
I didn't do shit. I couldn't live with the lies anymore.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That's a lie again.
I didn't do shit.
You're not mad at Edgar, are you?
Edgar.
Oh, no.
E-Rock, this is a little self-serving and shit, but I just want to know, did I do anything yesterday that kind of perpetuated this? Or
you never do
or
anything.
fucked with it?
Of course you didn't do anything.
You didn't start anything.
But he did pile on, didn't he?
Well, that's what this show does.
Yeah, I know.
So,
But after the show, when we're all done, I didn't.
You don't
cram a
acknowledge
big
that I exist
crowbar.
after the show.
Oh, shit. Wow. I think I do.
You don't really.
I don't say that in a bad way.
At this point, I don't really acknowledge anyone.
But I kind of run out of here, is what it is.
Yeah.
And I still get nailed by fucking frickin' frack walking down the goddamn hallway.
At this point, you're better off not. I mean, with the way E-Rock's been acknowledged over the past couple of days,
yeah,
you're probably. I think he meant that in a good way. You don't acknowledge me after the show, so
because it seems like everyone that does acknowledge you after the show, it's something bad. Yeah, but I wouldn't have done anything real like that.
Roland looks fucking evil and
Roland
pissed off.
Roland
He's
is
got crazy
evil
eyes
man
today.
Evil man.
Are you tired? Yeah, that's all.
You know what? Roland has a bit of power sometimes in tickets and other things, and he likes wielding that power, I think. Nothing wrong with that if you're like Hitler.
My Fuhrer.
My Fuhrer. Steiner.
Oh, man. All right. I would have gave E-Rock an hour or two.
Yeah.
Cool down, maybe.
Yeah, because it was a rough day.
That text really made you mad when you sang that text.
That's obvious.
Nah, not really. I just like, okay. It doesn't piss me off. I'm like, okay, no problem. I have a lot of shit to do. So I'm like, all right, next.
But you guys were going to go together, right?
Yeah, and then, yeah. And then
some reason he got really mad at E-Rock.
Yeah, there's something else here.
Yeah.
Because you didn't waste any time finding someone else for those tickets.
Yeah.
No, just my friend was hearing the show, like, I'll take him.
Well, wouldn't you? I'm just saying, because I'm kind of scared right now of this guy. He's a lunatic. But wouldn't you? Okay, E-Rock says he's not going. But logically, when you go, okay, he took a lot of shit this morning. I'm going to give him an hour to calm down. Then you get this other option where you could give the tickets to your friends. So wouldn't at that point you call E-Rock and go, were you serious about not going?
Yeah, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's good. Next time I remember that one.
You got to give him the
But
benefit
that doesn't
of the
even
doubt.
come into your head?
Nah.
As a thought process?
Nah, my head's like, all right, scratch off next.
Because he was getting beat up on the air, and then you said he was going to... It's not like he did something that outed that he was going to Conan.
yeah.
You mentioned that he was going to Conan, so he was kind of pissed off, probably like, fuck, these guys are blowing me up all day.
Oh, yeah.
Did anything that happened yesterday put E-Rock in a position where he even irked you a little bit?
Irked me? I don't...
I think so.
Of course it did.
I don't remember that.
I don't know why it's
remember?
different today.
Yeah.
There was
No.
was there anything that you could think of that hit you the wrong way as far as E-Rock's concerned that made it that much easier for you to pull the ticket and not acknowledge him?
What did he do that really bothered you?
Yeah.
No,
It was
just
something.
probably when someone said, hey, I'm not going to go, I'm like, all right. And then that was it. I'm like, okay, don't go. When someone said they want to go, I just go, fine.
Same thing over
Nah, but that was punishment.
And it's our job to try to get it out of him, but
I
for
know,
some reason he's not.
If you
budging.
think that somebody doesn't want to go,
good.
if you're like, I really thought he didn't want to
But
go.
that wasn't the case here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Eric was
and-
just fucking wound up.
And even now, he's like, well, he said he didn't want to go. I give him tickets
Right,
away.
yeah.
It's not like, maybe I should have waited longer. He's just like, fuck it. Like there seems to be this underlying little thing that not being brought out.
Obvious
here
to
yet.
everyone, Eric was wound up, and you probably would give him an hour to see where he's at. Just an hour.
Yeah, but
You didn't even wait 5 minutes.
I waited 20.
You waited 20?
Yeah.
For him to get back to you?
No, I was taking a shit and then had a lot of stuff to do.
But you
So
never.
that's not waiting. That's
At
not
all.
saying I'm going to give him 20 minutes. It's like I'm doing stuff, and then when I'm done.
And when you give someone 20 minutes, they have to know you're giving them 20 minutes,
Yeah.
meaning you have to like call or text and go, okay, were you serious about what you said?
It would have been easy for you two to coordinate the fact that Eric wanted to go and you still had the tickets. It would have been simple through text.
Next time I ask Siri.
It's hard to believe someone else is up.
Yeah, of course. But he only because he texted you and you didn't get back to him on text. Like you knew that he wanted to.
Eric, does this sound logical to you? What he did
But you're not going to get a different. No, but you're not going to get a different answer
from him. I know that.
Because when I asked, I was face to face with him, and I was asking him, and this is what I got. So
What do you think it is?
I don't know because I didn't talk about him or to him on the phone yesterday when all this. Roland wasn't on the mic or anything like that, so I mean, I didn't say anything to him.
I don't know. It's weird. People don't act like this, like without something going on.
Yeah, I think so.
How come you didn't text them back?
I don't know. I was busy. Had to book for the Hard Rock show.
See, the text is
What
so
I have
easy.
to stress, these guys are friends. They hang
Yeah,
out
I
a
know,
lot
right.
outside the show.
Right.
It's not like a little acquaintance where I can maybe understand that. You guys have developed a relationship to a point where I would assume you would have wrote him.
Yeah, but yesterday they asked me for a lot of bookings for the Hard Rock and all of that, so I focused on that.
I have no idea.
Something about Hard Rockin' yesterday.
I got it. He was
books.
He was booking guests for the Hard Rock,
booking.
so he was focused
Oh, I
on
thought
that.
we're rolling in a library
Right?
or something.
Yep, that's it.
People. Okay. You speak Roland fluently. Nice.
Yes, yes. Me and Roland have had many a conversation, so I've learned.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. We're not getting anything.
I know.
out
I
of
want to
it.
ask again,
It's like
but I know
watching
what the answer is going to
It's
be.
like watching First 48, where the guy
Jimmy, you try.
won't crack.
Jimmy, you try.
I
One
thought
more.
I thought it was a work at first.
Yeah.
That they went together and then just goofing.
No.
The first I did.
No, I saw Roland.
No,
here.
the first I did.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know why. This reminds me of in a relationship when one does something wrong, and the other one's like, no, that's fine. Just go with your friends. Go ahead. And then it comes out later. It always comes out later. It'll come out whatever it was.
Well, I guess we had to wait. I'm fine.
No, that was I'm not saying in your mind you'd have a reason to do it, but because E-Rock was just home doing what he would normally be doing here, which is just relaxing. Oh my God. Kidding, E-Rock.
Oh, shit.
And everyone started throwing him under the bus. He wasn't like he was here and he was fucking with you. And then you came in and said that he was going on to Conan or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's like it was almost like everyone was piling on him. And so if he just responded and called you an asshole, like why would you get like mad at that for real? Especially when he texted you after that.
Are we rational people, all of us? No.
Hold on.
No,
well,
but still.
Hold on. Dennis in Pennsylvania. Dennis, go ahead.
Yeah, at one point yesterday in the after show or shit show.
After show, you're right the first time.
Okay, the after show. Roland said that he just received a text from E-Rock calling me an asshole, and then Roland said on mic, he said, "All I have to say is I forgive you," and then he gave his evil, sinister Roland laugh.
Yeah, that asshole thing.
Yeah.
That you're kind of downplaying got to you somehow.
Yep. That could be it.
Yeah.
That could be the sticky wicket.
Yep, that was a fuck you. You're like, really? Okay, well, watch what I do now.
And that's why you can't be furious or mad at Roland, because he doesn't like it when that happens. So it's like if you want to ask, and I guess that's Roland's
But
prerogative.
everything that E-Rock was going through yesterday,
you can't.
He writes asshole. That's normal.
He was lashing out.
That's normal.
In all directions.
I mean, if
Roland blew up his spot and then had that evil fucking laugh that we all love.
If they were going to Conan today, probably would have been fine because Roland would have been over it. But in that moment, Roland doesn't like it. He gets heated, and he said, well, if you're going to call me an asshole, then why would I do a favor for
But
you?
it wasn't like E-Rock had no reason to. It wasn't like E-Rock called up and said, "You piece of shit," like that. It was just a silly reaction to blowing his spot up on the air.
Are we more accurate now, Roland?
No, I don't know. I'm fine.
Roland gave that laugh like, "Oh, look what I'm going to do to you now."
Yeah. Yeah, there was an evil laugh in there like, oh, boy, I got some power that I'm going to...
And then E-Rock, you're such a used to getting beat up that you're actually going like, what did I do wrong? Instead of going, hey, man, I was just, that's like if me and Bobby had that happen, me and Bob Kelly. It's like if you guys are buddies, I wouldn't just leave my friend and punish him like that.
Yeah,
Unless he did something so fucked up.
That is a punishment. Very good.
Of
You
course
said
it
that. You punished him for something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Watch it out, boys.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, let's say hi to Kevin in New Hampshire. Kevin.
All right, guys, can we move on here? I mean, who gives a fuck, really? I mean, it's like fucking listening to Jersey Shore here. All these little girls, bitches.
Oh.
Well, just
Well, we have to get to the bottom of it, sir. We are very curious.
Dude, what should we talk about? You give us a topic. Go.
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to watch the news this morning. That's your job. Come on, guys.
Go. What?
We're newscasters.
This is the news, sir.
What's your job? What do you do, character?
I work on cars for a living.
Really? Why aren't you under a fucking car right now changing the oil?
I'm on my way to work right now to do it.
Why aren't you there right now? Fuck's wrong with you? You should get in early and fucking fix someone's car. You know what? Someone's going to come to get their car, and it's not going to be done yet because a fucking lazy cock like you isn't at work yet. Get it?
I love you guys.
Yeah, we hate you. We hate you.
Yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of this, sir. This is
just go to your
Until the lift falls on his throat.
We don't have to deal with ratings anymore, so if you don't like what we're talking about, you go to your secondary channel. We all have our secondary channel. Go there.
That's the Jersey Shore.
We started talking
highly rated show there is.
We started talking about Wall Street.
Go to OutQ.
And it just kind of...
Dude, where he wants to go.
Secondary.
Rolled into this. Phones are lit. It's usually a pretty good sign.
Yeah.
And someone, Finley in Manhattan, E-Rock, saying that officially you did not take a sick day yesterday because you were on the show a lot.
And he was in the building.
True. And he was in the building.
That doesn't count as a sick day.
So don't count that sick day.
That's right. It was just really late. He was really late.
Then
All
that's
right.
a little early.
Is that it with this thing?
We're not really going to get all the info. I'm sure in weeks, months, and years to come, this will be uncovered. Big conspiracy.
Yeah, there's something else going on.
Yeah.
But E-Rock accepts it, and they're probably friends again, right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I have no anger towards anybody.
You should be fine. You weren't.
Yeah.
You weren't standing out in the cold outside. Where was it? The Beacon Theater.
Yeah, it was a nice day though, like a balmy 70 degrees.
Are you angry, E-Rock?
I'm upset about it, yeah.
E-Rock's also more angry about other things, I think.
I didn't do shit. I couldn't live with the lies.
Anything.
What's he more angry with? Oh, the after show, the voice
weekend
tracking thing?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but yes, I think so.
E-Rock? Are you mad about that?
Sure.
Why?
What do you think?
I don't know. Dude, I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know that you guys didn't voice track that until yesterday. I have no idea. I don't care if you do or don't. I'm just curious.
Well, didn't need to be brought up, but whatever.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
E-Rock is the best.
I'm a Christian man. I couldn't live with the lies.
Did you talk to him yesterday?
Nope.
Oh, he knows. That question was meant for Opie, by the way. But you jumped in and answered that
He was
one.
walking around in my neighborhood because he had nothing to do because fucking Roland, left him outside.
Did you guys see each other?
So he happened to be in my neighborhood, and then he writes me. But I really was very busy yesterday.
Oh.
I had the kid all day, and my wife was extremely busy. And I did say that I would get back to him, and I usually do, right, E-Rock? But I didn't yesterday, so he's now mad at me as well.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's a dick move. Oof.
Not as bad as yours, sir.
Touche.
Yeah, I gotta give you that. That's a pretty dicky move, but
Yep.
but I'm not in it or involved, so I don't give a shit.
Where's Troy?
Yeah, but
However you want to roll, Roland.
But you
That's what I
started the Fez controversy.
I didn't do nothing.
Who started someone cried over the whipping clip?
Well, we started playing it yesterday, and then I brought up the fact that some
Someone got
people
really
get very
upset.
upset when they watch something which is horrible. We watched it, and we were like, holy shit, that's pretty fucking bad. But other people might get a little more upset than others. It's just
So then Fez
natural.
should have taken a shot at you and not me. Well, the fuck?
Was he really? I thought that was a joke on Twitter. I never know it's a
That
joke.
wasn't
or
a
it's
joke.
not.
I'm done with it. Fezzi gets all pissed off at me, even though Ant started, and then we all kind of piled on. And then I was like, enough already, because in the end we said that we completely understood why Fezzi would get upset with that clip,
yeah.
but I didn't hear that part. Conveniently.
Well, I talked
So
to
enough
Fezzi
already.
about the clip itself when he was coming in and I was leaving yesterday.
Well, he could have talked to me. I walked right by him. He gave me a nice smile and a, hey, how are you?
What'd you
If he
say?
had a problem with me, he could have fucking stopped me.
Did you stop and chat?
I said hi to him.
Well, hi isn't a stop and chat.
You don't stop and chat with
I
anyone.
stop and chat with
You
with
stopped
Fez.
and chat.
Yeah, I stopped and
stopped
chat
and
with
chat.
Fez. We talked about the clip and how awful it was, and father's scumbags, shit like that.
Yeah.
Hard to watch.
Well,
yeah.
you should get the whole story. And the whole story was that we actually sided with him and understood.
I laughed because somebody had written that Fez got mad because some listener called in.
Right.
I just thought it was a funny thing for the listener to say, and the listener goes, "Oh, you know, she had it coming because she was being disobedient." I just thought, what a funny thing to say. It's so wrong.
It's so fucking wrong. Yeah.
That's just a funny thing for a guy to say to annoy someone. Just disobedient.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never really get to the bottom of this.
E-Rock, have a
Not today
cupcake.
either.
They're good. I have the chocolate chip with that.
Boy.
It's
You want a
amazing.
cupcake?
Oh,
They're
fuck.
not even cupcakes. They're little mini pies, right?
God, dude. Roland, have a cupcake. It's better. E-Rock, you have one first. Poor Eric.
It's kind of uncomfortable in here now.
A little bit.
I don't like to see Eric unhappy. Eric's sad.
We're not asking if you're okay.
I
You weren't the one that got beat up yesterday.
Beat up and then he got his tickets jacked.
Right. Roland goes, I'm okay.
Roland says he's okay. I'm okay.
Of course you're okay.
He's the one that took the tickets.
That's like the rapist saying to the police, no, she just scratched me a little. I'm all right.
I'm all right.
Don't worry.
I'm all right.
You kind of escalated this whole thing. Granted, we started it, but wow, you didn't make it any easier or better in the end. But he's okay. Thank God
He's
Roland's
fine.
okay.
Good thing.
The reason I was asking about Troy is, does he know what's going on or no? Any more than anybody else?
I don't know.
No.
What was the big Troy Iraq controversy? Because I heard yelling as I was driving, but I couldn't even figure out what the fuck these two were pissed at each other about.
It just always boils down to the same thing with those two, because Eric just goes, why don't you just pay attention to you and let me do
not
me?
me. Yeah.
Because Troy first starts saying, I have a problem with this aspect, and then he can't get on the E-Rock conversation without attacking every part of E-Rock's being.
Yeah. Then I hear from people also, they call up or tweet shit like, hey, is Troy E-Rock's boss?
Yeah.
Because if he isn't, he should shut the fuck up.
That's the consensus that I've talked to from people, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where that was, and E-Rock still was telling Troy that he was in love with him.
That was funny, actually.
That was pretty goddamn funny.
E-Rock's got weird friendships around here.
Yeah.
Because he's close with Troy and close with Roland.
But
why do people
the two
resent-
guys that fuck him over the most.
Why do people resent E-Rock?
Jealous. Pretty
I don't
cool,
know.
huh?
But what is it? He's a
The
nice
boat.
guy.
I'd be jealous in the boat.
I think
Born
E-Rock's
and raised in Florida.
He's a thoughtful guy.
Long Island.
Wherever.
He's a very thoughtful guy, E-Rock.
He is. He's a sensitive boy.
He is, but he's thoughtful.
Yes.
Like he'll do these little weird things you don't expect. Like when we were going to meet stupid Carol Burnett, he bought me a Carol Burnett book, and I gave him them. He's like, in case you wanted to sign it. He's a thoughtful guy.
Did you throw it in the sewer?
I said, who wants this, you fucking asshole? I spit in his face, and I left him outside when I met Carol by myself with another friend. But he's just, but people get bugged by him. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I mean, Troy has said that it's from working with him.
But maybe that's if you work with somebody closely for hours. I don't know.
Is Troy here?
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
Where is he?
Unless he's sick.
Maybe we should move on. No.
Is he doing Pilates? Where is he?
If he gets in here, it's another fucking half hour of this shit.
How about we give Troy 1 minute? Because he might know more of what's going on. I'm just curious. See, but Roland's saying no, so Roland's saying no, that means there's something there.
Not really.
And I truly believe that even if Roland and Eric had had a great time at Conan yesterday, Eric would not have come to work much happier today.
Yeah.
I don't think he's...
Well, he is here, and from yesterday's phone calls, I heard him saying that he didn't know if he was coming in today.
Someone thinks this is a hack bit.
Yes, we made it
It's
up.
not a bit. We're just talking about what
Holy
happens
shit.
at work.
That's the beauty of this show.
Hack real.
This
Yeah.
shit is real. Dan in Greenville, how do we know this isn't an intricate hack bit that's been planned out over 2 weeks?
Dude,
This would suck for 2 weeks planning.
I literally thought that they were joking at first. I'm like, nah, he wouldn't do that to E-Rock.
The
E-Rock
Conan
would be
thing?
mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I realized it's not. No, this is just the shit that happens, man.
Yeah.
I was just looking down the hall. Mars walking around. Oh, there's Troy.
Here comes Troy Kwam.
Really, just for another minute. But I want to know if he has any insight into this, or into their relationship.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by this.
Troy.
Jump on here.
Troy, any additional
Have you been
information?
listening?
Yes.
Now, should E-Rock be mad at Roland for what Roland did to him?
Pockets.
By the way, Blaze for me on Pal Talk has officially thrown out the first faggot. They really don't like.
What club does he work at?
Yeah, I think he has the right to be mad at Roland, but he won't be for too long.
Why won't he be?
I think Sam explained it pretty good. I mean,
Okay.
Roland is his hookup. So he's not going to fuck
So
him.
it's not based on friendship. It's based on fucking he can do things for me.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you
So
feel
then-
like E-Rock should be more mad?
I think E-Rock has the right to be mad at everybody. Really, I mean,
Yeah.
he's taking his
Oh.
beatings from everybody in this room. So I understand why. But, you know, at the same time, I mean, I think everybody sort of gets frustrated with the way some of the things are done. So...
All poor E-Rock did yesterday was call out sick. He
Yes,
just wanted
that's all he did.
to sleep in and wake up and probably eat something not good for him and go to see Conan.
In the end, it was great radio.
Of course it was.
It was amazing radio.
But I'm just saying, that's why.
But you are right.
He didn't do anything wrong. Yesterday,
Right.
he actually was beneficial to the show. He wasn't here.
And
The poor kid just wanted to sleep in a little bit. He's still tired.
just thinking like, I could sleep.
Rub
This
some
is
Vicks on
great.
his
Day
chest.
off.
Yeah.
Go to Conan later.
Yeah, treat himself to a photo maybe.
And none of it worked out
Not-
for him.
Not only did none of it work out, but he's insulted by everybody he's close to. Two lies are exposed that not like the shit was rolling downhill and it got passed to him.
Right.
For no reason, Roland burst in. Is this on? He's going to Conan. and fucking and then
doesn't take him.
and then doesn't take him. And then somebody else who mentioned that E-Rock was doing the whole not voiceover thing. I don't even remember how that came up.
I didn't do shit.
Oh, right. Yeah, the weekend show thing.
Oh yeah, I don't remember how that even came up.
I didn't want to fucking have to repent. I didn't do shit.
You don't remember how it came up because Opie brought it up out of nowhere.
Oh,
Troy, can I ask you a
What are you
question?
talking about out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere.
Troy, you seem to get
Like pockets?
E-Rock.
Yeah, holy
like,
shit.
You love pockets. You seem-
Keys, money,
jacket.
buttons, hats.
How many pockets?
40 pockets on
Are we
that
looking
thing.
at? Oh, there's pockets there
What do
too.
you
I
put
didn't
in
even see
there?
those.
What do you put in there? A fucking monocle? Good.
Just you.
Sorry. All right.
You give E-Rock a lot of criticism, I see, and stuff. What is the one thing that E-Rock does that really you look at during work that you look at and go, oh boy, ugh.
I don't know if I feel like going down this road.
You want to know because I hear things, but I don't hear anything
It gets
specific.
exhausting.
Yeah, it really does. It's something that will never change, and you just have to accept
What is
it. He's very lazy with a lot of things.
Oh, E-Rock, are you lazy?
But it seems like he works really hard.
I mean, yeah, he knows how to rig it so he. And I'm not. I mean, this is all stuff I've told him to his face off the show, so it's not. I'm not
E-Rock,
talking
how
shit.
do you respond to the fact that he is calling you out for being lazy and faking work?
For the record, I don't get that impression.
No. I don't pay enough attention.
What? I'm being honest.
I know, but I'm getting the impression that E-Rock's here now and he's mad at you, so now you're Team E-Rock all of a sudden.
No, not really.
Whereas yesterday he wasn't here, and you just completely exposed his lies for no reason.
I couldn't live with the lies.
Well, I don't want you to have to do that.
All right. No one should have to live with the lies.
You're right.
E-Rock, comment?
No comment.
Oh, shit.
Well,
It just sounds so down in there.
I know. Why are you so downtrodden?
What the fuck do you think?
But I mean, you gotta.
2 days now. Day 2 of this bullshit.
Well, then stick up for yourself. If someone's saying that you're lazy.
I did this already, Jim.
Oh, okay.
I'm not reiterating the same bullshit. It's all been dealt with. I'm not going over it again.
Can you make a top 5 list? Who you hate the most?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But start with 5. Who is
From 5.
5, and 1 is the worst.
Yeah.
And remember, I've never exposed any of your lies.
No fucking pontificating.
I'm just saying.
Who are you mad at the most?
So we're going to do this again.
You don't like
we
me
did
lobbying?
3 times this year.
You don't
We're
like me
Oaks number
lobbying?
1.
That you're lobbying.
Why would I be number 1? I didn't fucking leave you outside Conan. That's gonna piss me off. I should be 2, maybe 3.
No lobbying.
It was a nice day.
Fuck that! I
You're
didn't
lobbying.
leave him outside.
You just have to let him give
Why do
his
I have to
top
be number
5
1 always?
list of shitheads.
Why am I number 1 always?
didn't listen-
He let you
Keep going.
fucking.
Oh,
You didn't listen to
shit.
what I said. I said, so we're going to do this again for the 3rd time this year. We're doing a top 5 where Opie's going to be number 1. We've done this bit a couple
Why
times.
do I have to be number 1?
I didn't say you were now. These were the previous 2
Didn't
times.
make it sound like I'm going to be number 1 again.
It did sound
Thank
that
you.
way.
Are
I
you
gotta
more
admit.
mad?
So now I do want to hear the list.
Yeah, now I want to hear the list.
Are you more mad at being left outside of Conan, or at having your weekend thing talked about? What's more annoying to you?
good.
Well, let him do the list.
Or is the celebrity pictures thing bothering you?
No, that doesn't bother.
Okay.
Give us the 5 people.
Right.
Starting at
Number
5.
5.
There wasn't 5 people involved.
But
with
just
it.
in general.
But in general.
In order of cock girth.
5 people you...
Wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 people in studio, so...
top
Who-
6.
Not it.
Who's number 5 on the list of I'm fucking furious?
I don't like this person.
Yeah, today.
Today.
Who's number 5?
Probably. No, there's only 4 people here that were involved with all of this.
Not even all this, just overall.
How are you saying there's only 4 people?
Because Jim and Ant didn't start any of this. They didn't start any of this.
We piled on.
They piled on.
We made fun of them, but we didn't
They made it hurt more.
expose any of it. We didn't know any of it.
Are we tied for 5?
Yeah, so you two are tied for
Jesus
5.
Christ.
All right, we're tied for 5. Okay, so 4 then would be
Sam.
How are you?
Sam comes in at number 4, being an asshole. Now, who comes in at number
Our 3
3?
lucky finalists.
I better be 3.
3 is Troy.
Troy comes in at number 3.
Nice.
Wow.
Is it because Troy is normally dragged in and the information is asked of him? He doesn't just come in?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
How is he 3?
Now, who is the first runner-up
It's between Roland or Opie.
for the big
First
crowning?
one, number 2 is Opie.
All right.
Oh! And then Roland.
All right, that's fair.
Now, are you just saying that because you're afraid?
I think I should have been 3.
No,
myself,
because
but
I've
I'll
said
take
he was
2.
number 1 twice this year, so.
Okay.
Number 1 twice.
I
Great.
guess I dethroned you.
Congratulations.
And Roland is dethroned Opie.
I was really upset with the thing with Roland yesterday, but
Then we'll get
no,
over
I
it.
confronted him, and it's dealt with.
And we still got to talk, I guess.
Nah,
No, now you're just doing that for the radio.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
you're not going to talk. It's fine.
No, we'll talk.
Wow.
I should be 3. Just want to go on record. and say
Wow.
that. I should be 3. Fucking Troy trashed
A
his work
3?
ethic.
Think about E-Rock.
He trashed his work ethic.
E-Rock,
but I
think
think
about
that-
Sam.
Yeah,
He
but
stirred the pot.
Troy's argument is recycled. We've had that argument before
And it's valid.
on the air.
Valid.
I was losing sleep over the lies. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was
couldn't-
feeling the
couldn't
pressure.
stand it anymore.
I was feeling the
Such pressure.
pressure. I was feeling the
What
pressure.
happens? You had to fucking turn states.
Yeah, this new information was so hard for you to deal with.
All right.
All right, well, we sure got to the bottom of that.
How are you guys
Stirring up
tied
more
for,
shit.
You're tied for 5th. Come on.
Because we didn't bring any of it up.
We didn't
That's
really
the right
do
thing
anything.
in this case. Because we didn't bring any. I didn't know any of it. Like, I don't know the inner workings. I have no idea that
Yeah,
shit's
there's
happening.
safety in my lack of knowledge as to what anyone does
But
around this place.
If you said that Roland had been
Well, you
voicing all
guys
that
couldn't
stuff, I would
wait
have
to
believed
pick
you.
up baseball bats at that point.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a swing.
Sure.
But, it's nothing personal.
Everybody
it's
else
just fun.
is kicking the fucking poor kid in the face. Why wouldn't I? It's fun.
Yeah. It's fun. It's nothing personal.
No, nothing at all.
I have no agenda to it. You seeing someone get hit, you got to get your shots
Yeah,
in.
if they found gay porn on Troy's computer, I'd jump on him too and make
Oh,
fuck, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
of course,
And then
again.
File trade.
How many pockets, really? I just need to know.
Troy's wearing a jacket with a lot of pockets.
I might have OCD. That's 5 at least, but I'm thinking pockets within
7.
pockets. 7 pockets.
I don't know if there's any inside here.
Damn.
No.
Eat all that
7
pockets for.
fucking pockets.
Okay, probably condoms. Big cock.
Keeps judges in them like so many nickels and dimes. Yeah.
All right, I guess everyone's good now.
Horrible.
Right to
Sam, we're good, right?
Right.
Everyone's good? We're all back on the same team, I'm thinking.
No.
Why?
There's still a lot of resentment.
Oh, yeah. That's hatred.
Yeah, this anger.
And your lack of acceptance for the responsibility of what you did.
I just want to make sure I wasn't number 1 again.
I mean,
As long as you're number 2, you're fine.
No, I want to argue that I should be 3, but
there's no way
if
you
I have
should
to
be
accept
3.
2, I'll accept 2.
How should you be 3?
You start the whole thing.
I didn't start the whole thing. There's tape. As a
You
matter of
started it at 6:13, not you, Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
fact- No, you started at 6:13.
How did I start?
Because you said E-Rock is taking a sick day to start the show. Let's
Get him
call
on the
it."
phone.
Yeah.
He got you there. All right.
And then
Wait,
if
you listen to the replay, Rock?
if you listen to the
No.
tape at
Then how
9
do you know?
I know.
at 9:20 or so,
What E-Rock doesn't understand, I fucking love this version of E-Rock. I fucking love it.
At 9:20, you're saying, I don't like anything that's in front of me. I specifically said, we've got an update on one of the Jocktober stations. You specifically didn't go with that and announced to the world what E-Rock's lie was for no reason.
I don't know about that.
Except for the fact that you couldn't live with the lie. That was the reason.
Well, fair enough.
But I heard you say...
I'm a church-going man.
You were losing sleep over the lie.
Yeah.
Did you sleep soundly last night?
Not really. That was because my kid was restless.
Didn't have anything to do with the fact that you completely made E-Rock's life horrible around here?
No, I explained to E-Rock through a text why I didn't get back to him. And then I turned off my phone. So I didn't get your response if you did write me back.
Wow.
Yeah. I wrote, got real busy with my son, and my wife was gone all day for school. Is that okay with you?
And then you turned your phone off?
Yes.
Can you imagine if this was the way you were treated by a man you once listed as one of your heroes on MySpace?
What are you going to do?
Can you imagine?
MySpace is dead.
Hero.
Apparently so are heroes.
Remember the hero list? Yeah.
MySpace means nothing. If I'm on a hero list on a Facebook page, that's a different story.
You're not going to make that list on E-Rock's Facebook page.
I don't think anyone's making a hero list.
But I think we're all on the same page, which is good.
Except Hulk Hogan.
As we head into the second hour of the show, right?
Yes.
Everyone's good?
Yeah. Yep.
Troy, you good?
I'm hungry. I know that much. Mm-hmm.
Me too. I'm not hungry.
Huh?
I'm not hungry.
You got cupcake belly?
Two. I'm looking at what the fuck are these?
Eggs, I know.
Yeah, who wants them?
Stupid fucking eggs.
2 fucking amazing cupcakes. That chocolate chip one, dude, I literally can still taste it.
Does anyone miss Troy's smile?
What?
Remember when Troy first started with us?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I missed the Troy smile.
You know who misses Troy's smile? Management.
Because they know we turned another one?
Yeah. It's just the vibe of the show. You know what I mean? You have to just be fucking evil.
Look at his eyes.
You know what I mean? Like
you
you have to be ready to fucking attack and kill when you come in this room.
He came in like that replacement in Nam.
Exactly.
All smiles, showing pictures of his girl to everybody.
Yeah, hey-
Here's my best girl. We're going to get married when I get home.
Hey, Garner.
Yeah.
Troy looked at me like square in the face once, and he said, Sam, it's like when you come in here, you have to be ready to go to fucking war. When I get on that elevator downstairs, I'm in battle mode. I'm ready to fucking go.
You have to. I mean, that's
what the people expect out there.
Do you always
Yeah,
wonder
they
when you're
expect
getting called in, like, what's going to happen? Like, all right, this is
Well,
gonna...
that's the vibe of the show, right? You have to come in here ready to fucking slit throats the best you can. Am I wrong in saying that? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe of the show.
I love hearing the new perspective.
And I still,
from the new guy.
Listen, I'm telling you, there is no other show that I would rather work for. I enjoy working for you guys. The show outside of here is fucking hysterical. What's going on in the back with Roland and Sam, it really is, it's a cool vibe. But the vibe of this studio when the mics are cracked is you have to fucking kill.
Darkness.
Oh, there's a lot of, there's a lot of boring shows around here. You could work for one of these shows where you're alled to bring a pet in.
I'm not complaining.
Oh, there's another bash.
What?
There's another bashing.
Talking about the morning mashup again.
I just don't understand how do you have enough time to bring your dog into work?
She doesn't like when you bring up the dog.
Sounds innocent
Well, then
enough.
stop bringing the dog in.
It's so cute, though. I like to pet
That
it.
sounds
allergic to
innocent
dogs.
enough. I mean,
I like to give a little chin shooker.
Sure, it's hypoallergenic.
We don't even have time to eat. She has time to take care of a dog.
She plays the hits.
yeah, the hits are being played.
They talk less than we do.
A lot less.
Yeah.
Does she have time to pet
You
a
got
dog?
that. Sure.
Stanley T. I just know in his heart hates it, but he'll never say it.
Wow.
I don't know. Stan's a killer. Like, Stan's a legitimate fucking tough guy, even though he's really nice around here and we all like him. Stan's a fucking problem.
Oh, yeah.
So he probably likes the little dogs. Guys like that always like little dogs.
Yeah.
Just big fucking galoots. Yeah. Big guys, head breakers will always pick up a little dog and go like, oh. You know?
They're adorable.
Yeah.
Break time.
Yeah.
So we're all good, I'm assuming. Just in time for the weekend. Everything's good.
Couldn't be worse.
Huh?
No, I was just saying we should go to break. Things couldn't be worse, but would you?
Things couldn't be worse.
Why? It's exactly where we should
Dissension in
be.
the ranks.
No. It's actually as bad, if not worse, than when we started.
No, I think we cleared some things up. Everyone
All we
got
did
their
was
point of view out.
Point out what was going on
Nah.
as opposed to
And everything's
solving
good now,
anything.
right?
Perfect.
I think so.
It's because you're gone at 10 o'clock. I'm eating. This is great.
And then we leave you guys to just eat each other.
Yeah. Then you come in the next day. So what do we got, guys? What do we got for the show? What's going on?
All happy.
Yeah.
You guys been battling for 12 straight hours after we leave. All right, we're eating. Chris Hardwick's coming in today, huh?
Yeah, he'll be here at
9.
Yeah, but you know what else happens at 9? It's funny you mentioned 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Tickets for the Borgata are on sale. We have sold, I think, 6 times more in pre-sale than we did last year. This show will sell out.
12 tickets?
Actually, 6. No, 6. 6 times more tickets than were sold last year in the pre-sale. So this is absolutely going to sell out quickly. January, whatever it is, 14th, me, Artie, Doug, Dave. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if they're going to do a second one or not because it's up to Artie and Doug want to do a second show. I don't know.
So don't assume they're going to add a second show. That's the only reason why I brought it up.
Artie's schedule is fucked up because he's doing the radio on Friday night, so he can't do Friday night gigs. So whatever. It's Borgata.com, 9 o'clock. It will sell out.
Okay. Good.
I would love another show because that's more money for me, but I don't know if we can do it.
Eric, you got something to play to break?
Say my name, come on. The D, the D, the Y, the D, the D is Diddy. Hold up, is Diddy. That's crazy. The D, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the D is Diddy. Hold up, is Diddy. Hey, yo, I came in the door. I said it.
Well, this has to
what?
Be a theme. It's a rejoiner thematic thing. Are we getting topical?
No, we're not, because someone didn't give me the desk.
Oh, shit.
Wait, can you wait 5 seconds?
Why don't we just leave him alone?
Okay.
Oh, geez.
What are you trying to do? Get topical?
The sex man.
The sex man.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this one's about. I'm looking around. Do you see it?
Little fact sheet. Was slavery abolished this day in 1965?
Is this 65 or is this straight out of Compton?
1865?
That bad?
All right.
NWA?
Oh, Diddy's birthday.
Oh, it's Diddy.
Oh, it's Diddy's
I didn't see
birthday.
that.
It's his birthday today?
Yeah.
How old am I, Diddy? 42.
42.
Damn. Loretta Swit from MASH. Hot Lips. Houlihan is 74. Yikes.
Laura Bush, 65.
I thought she was older.
Oh, boy, I was about to say something that almost got us fired when Homeless Charlie said it.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I would, she's still a looker. Let's just put it that way. That Laura Bush is a looker.
Yeah. Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, is 50 today. Yeah.
That's the Iraq we know.
That's right. Is he 50 fucking years old, man?
50.
He's 50.
Happened.
Yeah.
Where'd all that time go?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan elected president 31 years ago. Yes. That's all I do now. It's my only impression of Reagan.
It's more than he does.
Hello. Oh, boy. Looks like Ralph Macchio needs to go to...
What happened?
Yeah, Ralph Macchio could use some follicles. What was that pic you just showed? Let me see that one.
What? What happened?
Has he got a little bit of a...
No, the one that had side by side.
It flashes to the website. It
There.
lasts for 5 seconds.
All right, so his forehead
There, I got it.
is receding a bit.
Wow.
Bald celebrity. Oh, it's such a heartless sight.
Look at that.
Hey, he's all right.
A little bit. He looks like Elon Gold. Jesus Christ.
But he's got plenty of harvest area for follicles. Could see.
Harvest area.
Yeah, but when you have to start adding it in front like that, I think that's when you get problems, no?
Nah, you could. They're amazing. They place it individual follicles in the direction your hair normally naturally grows for a natural hairline.
Well, who else is bald, by the way?
On bald
That's
celebrities.
a harsh sight, man.
That is a harsh ass sight. Unless you're Jason Alexander, you don't want to hear it. Let's see, who's that? Twilight guy?
Keelan Lutz.
Well, keep going until we see somebody we know.
I know.
Who's that?
Same guy.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
not bad.
Howard Cosell, really?
Jesus Christ.
Really?
Enough with
That's
this
kind of a
site.
drop off.
Enough with this site. Stop already.
Alice
Mick
Cooper.
Mars? Or Alice Cooper?
Hey, we lost the Guar guy.
The guitarist, right?
I did not know anything about him, to be honest with you. But what, they found him dead on the tour bus going into Canada?
Really?
You didn't hear about this?
Drugs?
I don't know.
I knew that he was dead, but I didn't know how.
Yeah.
You kidding?
They found him on the tour bus as they were heading into Canada. And it's not the guy we had on.
No, not Odorous.
No, we had Odorous, yeah.
Yeah, we had Odorous on. So a lot of people very upset about that today.
No answers as to
I don't know much about Guar.
why.
I just know that Beavis and Butthead fucking loved Guar.
Yeah.
Did they?
And we loved having Odorous on the show, and he'll be on again, I'm sure.
Fucking new Beavis and Butthead last night was hilarious.
Was it good?
Holy
I was
shit.
disappointed by the first one.
Really?
Yeah, I want them to show more clips.
Well, yeah.
I don't like when they have that animated story running through the whole thing.
Yeah, they always do that. They always have done that.
I know, but
over
a
the
little
years.
less of that, I'm thinking. No?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I would rather see a whole clip show.
But they
I think
nailed
it's
that.
fucking funny as shit.
They nailed that MGMT video.
Oh, yeah.
With the kid fucking losing his mind, crying and screaming.
Yeah.
And you have to think, like they
That
said,
kid's
that
not acting.
someone's mom had to put their kid in such a horrific position.
Yeah.
For fame purposes. You like it, though, huh? Last
Yeah.
night was good?
Yeah, it's just fun to
haven't
see
seen it
and
yet.
Hear, video been removed. Ah, look at that. Copyright
Oh,
infringement.
boy.
It's just somebody.
Yeah, I hate that.
Behind the word, like that. Yeah. Maybe there's some way to set books on.
Is that how we listen to TV, by the way? If the camera picks it up that way? I always wondered that.
It doesn't sound that way to me.
Why is it when you're watching TV, it sounds perfectly clear, but then you try to tape something off the TV, it sounds like this? Is that how our ears are hearing?
I think it's
16 and pregnant.
it's all echoey and
Yeah.
it's the room, I think.
But I don't get it.
I always wondered why you can't look at an arc welder or you'll get arc burn in your eyes. But if you film an arc welder and then look at the film, it won't burn your eyes.
Yeah.
That's because TVs, and you should know this, they all have prism filters.
It's not actually throwing off the light. It's just
Talking about
reducing
something
the-
probably everyone saw, but they're,
Beavis and Butthead look the fucking same, though. They look good.
Oh, yeah, they look great.
they haven't
didn't,
aged at all.
age.
Which is nice, you know? It's a good thing.
It's funny. They were doing a customer service, tech service last night on the show. It was fucking hilarious.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did they show more clips?
They showed clips from 16 and Pregnant, and this other one where some woman is a psychic, and that was pretty funny because she's fat and she's with some fat guy at this restaurant called Toots. They're Toots, and then they're sitting there talking. It's a dumb reality show, and it just turned into them goofing on how fat they were.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many years is it off the air?
Probably close to 10, I would assume.
Yeah,
Right?
I thought I would have felt longer.
Oh.
I don't remember when it went
I thought
off.
10 was a lot.
When did it start? How many questions am I going to ask? I don't know anything. I used to love this show.
We were in Boston radio when they were fucking huge because all our listeners used to call them with their little Beavis and Butthead voices.
Oh, yeah. But they weren't even trying to put on a voice. They were like, we want to hear, like, some corn.
Right.
Like, it was a high-pitched version because they were just kids that would talk like that.
It was on from 93 to 97.
Whoa.
So
It's been off 14 years.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Popped right back on.
Wow. What were we gonna do?
Oh, we were talking about previous to that.
I want to make it perfectly clear that Sam is starting this one.
Oh shit!
Talking about?
Is it more shit starring?
Yeah, look what
happened?
he put up on the screen.
You asked me to put this up. I didn't even know this went out to anybody.
Can we get a copy of that printed?
Yes.
Because I want to see it. I can't read it. From over
I guess
there.
we made.
What is this? Like a newsletter?
I guess we made Scott Greenstein's self-serving
Year
email.
end? Is it a year-end thing?
Huh?
End of year thing? Is it?
Well, not yet.
I don't know. I guess.
Well, you always start your end of year things now. I think.
I guess SiriusXM had a pretty good quarter or something.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I mean, just pretty good.
You're welcome.
I mean, just, you don't want to give them too much credit.
No.
Well,
You almost complimented them.
Credit Schmidt.
And I say them as if it's not us.
I gotta shut up. By pretty good, you know, they were hoping for more, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. You need to know, you asshole.
By pretty good, I mean it wasn't.
Well, the gang on Wall Street was hoping for a little more,
Yeah.
but
Were they?
they did pretty good. Will you shut up?
What do you mean me? I'm just laughing at what you're saying.
Who wants to read this long self-serving?
That's why I'm trying to
email.
Do you print it?
I just sent it. Just sent it
How
to
long
long
is
will it
this
take?
thing?
Not long. I mean,
Scroll. Let me
Scroll
see.
down.
I'll read it when it comes.
And where
Holy
are we?
shit.
Where are we in this?
You're highlighting.
Oh, there we are.
We're in the
little orange dot.
Hold on. How many paragraphs down are we? 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're in the fourth out of
No,
5.
we're barely in the fourth. The fourth paragraph is
Right
the
at the end.
biggest paragraph, and we're at the end of the biggest paragraph in the 6-paragraph self-serving email from the big boss.
Let me see it, Sam. It's a little too much to read from this far away. Go to the top, Sam. I can't read from the middle.
Wait, you guys want to play a game? It's called What He Thinks Is More Important Than Us, because it's all the stuff that comes before us.
Yeah.
Don't you? Would you agree, Ed?
Sure.
Okay. Who wants to read this?
I'll read it.
Okay.
As the president and chief content officer of SiriusXM, I want to take a moment to thank you for your continued loyalty. Our subscribers are the most important part of SiriusXM, and as always, will continue to provide you with the quality and diverse content that makes SiriusXM a leader in premium audio entertainment. So as we come to the end of the year, I want to look back at the memorable moments we've shared.
All right, so now it's going to list a lot of memorable moments.
And so far, that's the way you should open it. And Anthony, of course, was right. Year-end.
Yeah. Kind of a
first paragraph's a bit
wrap-up.
wordy.
Yeah, but it's an acceptable.
It really is.
It's an acceptable way to open up, you know.
Yeah.
You can't give him an inch. Nothing.
That guy never.
Well, he's saying the customers
He
are most
fucked us over.
important.
He knows it. I told him to his face.
You have to say customers are most important. Let's
Yeah.
be honest. I'll say that too. I don't believe it. I'm the most
I
important.
just say it. Yeah.
But I say it. In 2011, we brought you closer than ever to your favorite programming. Since Paul McCartney's first time ever concert at the Apollo Theater last December, listeners have been invited to a country party in New York at SiriusXM's concert with Tim McGraw, a raucous all-access Q&A with the blue-collar comedians in Nashville, intimate in-studio conversations with Tom Petty, Rascal Flatts, Coldplay, and Nirvana, a unique one-night-only experience at the original Studio 54.
Well, me and Jim went to that.
Yes,
we
we
held
did.
hands the whole time.
That's right. And he neglected, by the way, to put in a tremendous gasser by Jim, which was kind of
Yes.
which was kind of an on-air
was a
talent
great
gasser.
one.
Yep.
And numerous other special events. When we didn't send you to them, we brought the events to you, including over 30 shows from Margaritaville legend Jimmy Buffett, concert broadcasts from breakout music acts like Mumford & Sons, Mumford!
Jesus.
And Lady Antebellum, and live feeds from the Megadance festivals, Electric Daisy and Electric Zoo. So there's all about the special events. So far, no on-air talent stuff.
And all that stuff should be up front.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, it's, hi, thank you for being here. And then the second paragraph is, here's some of the weird things we've done or the fun things we've done. Here's paragraph 3. Listeners were on the air themselves more this year with the launch of the phone show.
The phone show?
A no-holds-barred, call in and win money grab.
Steve Sterniolo's phone show.
It's the first fucking actual show that he mentions?
They love the phone show here.
Why?
Well, that was just one of the new shows introduced in 2011. A year that saw the addition of the legendary radio personality Dr. Laura and the #1 name in gossip, TMZ Live. Although throughout the year, SiriusXM created many unique limited engagement satellite channels, including Mandatory Metallica, Simon & Garfunkel Radio, Tim McGraw Radio, Cinco de Mayo, Comedia with George Lopez, Book of Mormon Radio, Comic-Con Radio, Real Housewives Radio, and John Edwards Psychic Radio. And in August, we unveiled the newest exclusive 24/7 channel to join our lineup with the debut of Studio 54 Radio.
And can I just say I'm very proud to have been a part of Comic-Con Radio. That officially means that I was listed before.
You are.
Don't see your name.
And if you, by the way, if the listeners could see Sam's Woody Allen hand gestures, you'd want to fucking lop them off. But I will say that's all just. This is what happened this year. This is a year-end summary. So he's listing the shows that have started this year. So far, it's not like other shows are being mentioned ahead of the show. I mean, right as of yet.
I think the all-important paragraph 4 is when that starts happening.
Yeah. Well, let's see. All right. Let's see if there's any surprises. In addition to the new program we brought you in 2011, we are excited to continue to be able to bring you the Howard Stern Show and to extend and expand our relationships with the NFL by adding play-by-play coverage to our online and smartphone lineup. With the addition of even more sports play-by-play, SiriusXM remains the undisputed audio leader in sports, the only place to hear the NFL, including 14 feeds of the game I'm sorry, including 14 feeds of the Super Bowl, MLB, NASCAR, NBA, NHL, and college sports, including multiple bowl games and every game of the NCAA men's basketball tournament and many other major sporting events such as the Kentucky Derby, every PGA and major golf tournament, and the Indianapolis 500. We also added to our sports talk lineup with new shows on College Sports Nation, Fantasy Sports Radio, and Mad Dog Radio, and continue to provide our one-of-a-kind weekly call-ins from the college football coaches and every coach in the NFL.
Not enough about sports.
There's a lot of sports.
Holy shit.
Also,
yes,
whether it was Lady Gaga on Oprah Radio, the Anthony Weiner controversy spilling on to the Opie and Anthony, spilling on to Opie and Anthony, or Jamie Foxx live from the Super Bowl, listeners continue to enjoy the best of the moment entertainment available on radio.
Yeah.
Now,
we're in there.
There's a couple of ways to look at that.
That's really not that bad.
It's not bad because, all right, Howard gets mentioned first. The rest is literally all sports. And as far as the shows, we're one of 3 events mentioned.
Right.
One was Lady Gaga. One is Jamie Foxx at the Super Bowl, and one is us.
I can't really rip
No,
him
not
up
at all.
on this one. I could rip him on looking like he let a 5-year-old sign his name. But
I have to
what kind
finish.
of signature is that?
Number 5, our commitment to bring you new and exciting. Right here. We like to, and the biggest surprise of the year was Jim Norton's Boneyard Show, which we think if Jim could improv, he'd say something funny here, but he
sounds
can't.
like it's written.
So he just said that. So here we go. I'll just read what he actually wrote. Our commitment to bring you new and exciting programming is continuing with the introduction of over 20 new channels that explore and explode genres with new formats like Rock Bar and Sirius XM Comes Alive, and exclusive channels including Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Radio, ESPN Sports Center, Carlin's Corner, and UCB Radio. We also introduced a new suite of Spanish language channels with music genres ranging from regional Mexican, oldies and tropical to pop, rock and urban, plus exclusive news and talk channels like Radio Formula Mexico and Playboy Radio en Español. These new channels are available online, on smartphones, and the new Sirius XM Edge Radio, and are just the first phase in the next evolution of satellite radio. And don't forget, Artie Lang, Jim Norton, Doug Stanhope, and Dave Attell, January 14th, Borgata tickets on sale, 9 a.m. this morning. Scott, you didn't have to. We look forward to bringing you in even more content and features next year. Thank you again for being a subscriber. We hope you continue to enjoy listening to Sirius XM, and we'll continue listening to your feedback as we further expand and improve the satellite radio experience. Jesus. We look forward to another year of sharing with you the best radio on radio. Sincerely, Scott Greenstein.
Holy shit. It's the longest fucking memo thing ever.
No one's reading all that.
It's not bad, though.
But no one's reading all that.
It's long, though.
It's way too long. It really is.
Cut to the chase.
Right.
By the way, I put in my own plug.
No, you didn't.
It wasn't in there?
I thought it was written. You've naturally segged into it.
Yep.
Hey, I want to hear the Kimmel thing.
Oh, okay.
That sounds hilarious.
What a great idea.
I didn't say it. Yeah, Kimmel's show, man, those writers, him, whoever the fuck it is, they come up with really funny fucking ideas.
Thank you.
And this one's sounds hilarious.
Yes.
It's apparently Jimmy Kimmel. I think he actually explains it in the video. Why am I going to?
Yeah, you want me to play it from here? Or you play it
We
from
should
there?
just play it from the air.
Yeah, I want to see the video.
Okay.
See it, Sam. I can't see.
You play it, Sam. You play it.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is what Jimmy Kimmel did. Yep.
I issued a challenge to the parents of America. I asked parents to pretend they ate all their kids' Halloween candy and videotape that.
Oh, boy.
It's loading now because...
Oh, God. Because our network sucks dick.
And videotape that and post it to YouTube under the heading, "Hey, Jimmy Kimmel, I told my kids I ate all their Halloween candy." And a lot of people did, and I guess I didn't expect so much crying. I kind of thought the kids would be just mad. Almost every one of them cries. But we got what we got, and to those children whose tears are about to be immortalized on television, I apologize in advance.
I'm going to tell you what happened to your candy, Blake.
Oh, no.
I ate it all.
It just falls down on the ground.
I ate yours too, Alan.
Me and Mommy ate it last night when you were asleep.
They just collapse on the
I ate
floor.
all your Halloween candy last night.
Daddy, where's the candy?
What candy?
Can you eat all your candy?
Oh, little fat girl.
Yeah. Oh, she's mad.
I think Adam ate all your candy.
All right, that kid's too old to cry.
Yeah.
Don't cry, kid.
It's little Anthony.
Please don't cry. Oh, jeez.
Aw.
He's too old to cry. What's that about?
I'm so sorry.
Dude, that's like his money.
I tricked you.
Oh, no.
Dad didn't eat all your candy.
Oh.
I tricked you.
I'm very, very sorry, Rachel. I ate all your Halloween candy. How much was it? Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. You know I like candy, Rachel. Do you still love me?
Candy.
What?
I'm so sorry. It's just I'm pregnant and I get really hungry, and I ate all of it.
There you go, Chat. You didn't eat all your candy. Hello, Jimmy.
Dad, please get more candy. I ate them last night. I took them to work with me.
No, thank you.
Last night we stayed up and we ate all your candies. Are you guys okay with that?
No! Why? No!
Natalie, calm down, Natalie.
You're ugly!
I ate all your candy. You have no more Halloween candy left.
What? You ate it. The heck?
What the heck? Kid goes, what the heck?
Don't you guys think you ate enough candy last night?
No, I only have like one bite of candy. Are you serious?
Kid's hilarious. He's all fucking...
Oh, good for you. Now you're gonna probably get a bellyache.
He's like, fuck you.
But you shouldn't eat so much candy. Mom, there's 2.
2 what?
2 bags of candy. 2 plus 2 equals 5.
Stupid.
You were so close.
That kid
Did
rules.
you see how much I had? I went to a lot of houses.
Holy shit.
I ate it all. It tasted so good, especially the peanut butter cups.
You sneaky mom!
Fucking hilarious. That's a great bit, Jimmy Kimmel.
God damn.
Not that you need to hear it from us.
That is a good bit.
Crying
Great bit.
kids.
I know.
Sneaky mouth.
You son of a bitch.
Good tape.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ate all your candy.
Oh, Jesus.
Poor kids. I'm turning into an old woman. I feel like, I'm like, aw. What's wrong with me?
Well, it's adorable.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's, you know.
It has all the features.
Yeah, you know, it's like watching a kitten video. You're all like, oh. How many dislikes?
Let's find out.
See how many dislikes.
That fat girl was great.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
She
She
threw
was
the bag.
pissed.
227 dislikes.
Wow. 325,000.
Well, the reason the fat girl threw the wrapper, that was the only clip where they actually did unwrap all the candy. Like, all the other parents, I'm assuming, eventually
Just
told
said
them,
it,
I was
yeah.
just kidding, but all the candy wrappers were
Yeah,
there.
were on the
He
table.
actually ate all their candy.
All right. We got a slutty answer on Jeopardy that everyone's making a big deal about today.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Want to hear this shit?
Sure.
If Andy yearns for Brenda and Brenda cares about Charlene, who pines for Andy, the three of them form one of these. Kara.
What is it, threesome?
Roger.
What
is a love triangle? Yes, that's it. Kara has obviously had much more experience than I. Roger, back to you.
A love triangle? Is that what it was?
I thought Menage a Trois.
I thought it was Menage a Trois, yeah.
Centipede.
Human centipede. That awfulness.
And he'd go, what's that? And then he'd have to go, that's when one mouth is shit into, and then that person sits to the other mouth. You know how it is, Alex. And he'd go, oh, and he'd laugh.
Yes, we did that in Montreux.
Is he from Montreal?
I don't know. He's Canadian, so he says words funny sometimes. He's got to have the correct pronunciation
I
whenever
hate
he says
that.
things like that. Montreal.
How long has that show been on? Like since I was a kid, he's been on.
Forever.
25 years or more?
Well, I think there was another host before him.
On Jeopardy?
Wasn't it like Betty White's husband or something?
Oh, fucking Mr. White.
Whatever it is. Yeah, Mr. White.
Oh, that guy with the glasses?
Yeah. Well, no, what the hell is his name?
Started in 1964.
Oh my God, really?
And then it looks
With
like
who?
Alex Trebek.
No, show me that
No.
guy. Because I know exactly who Ant's talking about. I see him
Alan,
in my
see if there's
mind. His name was Alan something.
Yeah, something
Yes.
Allen. No, actually, something Allen, I think.
Last name
There
Allen?
you go. Oh, those are producers.
It started in 64?
Yeah, and then Art Fleming.
Oh, Art Fleming.
Yeah.
See, I was wrong.
Yeah.
What years was he the host?
Fleming.
When did Trebek take over?
Art Fleming was 64 to 75. Then the show was off.
Oh.
And then he was still the host 78 to 79.
Oh, they tried one more year with him, huh?
Came back, okay.
Yeah, and then the show was off until 84, which is when Alex Trebek took over.
Ah, 84. What
27.
is
27 years
1984?
ago.
So you're right about 25. Look at you, Jimmy.
27 years.
27.
I can just remember my friends.
Alan Ludden? Was that who you're talking
Alan
about?
Ludden.
Yes.
That's the guy.
That's a name from the past.
Alan Ludden.
I just remember my friend's dad watching it, and I hated it. Like,
Really?
I can kind of remember that period of my life where I was like,
Oh, you didn't like it?
Nah, I didn't get it.
Really?
What
They just
is
asked- Oh,
sloppy handwriting? Fuck them.
It's boring, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I found Ben
Unless you
Bailey's
like
show is harder.
knowledge.
Ben's is harder. The cash cab. I've gotten 1 out of 300 questions right on that fucking cash cab.
They made that real easy,
Dude,
Jimmy.
I stink on cash cab.
They made it easy.
His fucking glowing nightclub cab. I can't get any right.
Because he's got to focus on the traffic.
Dude,
So.
I literally get none right.
The hardest one is the Jeopardy college fucking thing that they do because they ask them horrifically hard questions.
I thought it was collage, so I was expecting a bunch of fun pictures.
No, Jimmy. The cash cab ones are fucking easy.
They're not easy.
They're
Kinda
so
easy, Jimmy.
fucking easy.
Kind of easy.
Is this cash cab?
I think I get through like all but one question.
The red light challenge.
All right, I understand that. But I've watched a bunch of clips because I like Ben a lot, and I don't think I've gotten one question, or I've maybe gotten one.
Wow, you're stupid.
I am.
Jimmy goes, I am.
I'm not good at quiz shows. But in high school, I was voted boy most likely to not perform under pressure on a quiz show.
So a little habit I picked up from watching a quiz show.
You know what you're good at, Jimmy?
Yes.
Selling comedy tickets.
Ooh. Yes. Let's hope the Stress Factory is sold out this weekend. I don't need to be humiliated.
It's a multiple answer question. You have to get all parts of the answer correct in order to win the money. If you do, it's worth an extra $250.
Multiple part. You can't play along with
You
this.
don't get a strike. You don't lose any money. You just don't get the extra cash. And you have 30
Lady
seconds to
Gaga on
answer.
the cab,
By the time
huh?
I've finished asking. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. George W. Bush was the most searched politician on Yahoo in 2006. Name 5 of the remaining 7 politicos.
Barack Obama.
Johnny McCain, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, John Edwards, John Kerry.
You can't play along with these fast red light
Yeah, I don't like
challenges.
this.
You just need
I
the
don't like
regular
the red light
questions.
challenge.
Kennedy,
Sam.
Hoover, George Washington, and Lincoln.
You just got to name shit quickly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
You
the
need
light
one where it's
changes.
just a question.
That's
Yeah.
all right. We don't need to do that.
Nah, of course not.
Okay,
What are we?
yeah.
Game show? What are we? Game show over here?
I don't know.
Eh.
I really don't do well on game shows. I can't think quickly at all.
Think
when
on
it
your
comes to-
feet, as
I
they
can
say.
on stage, but I can't when I'm doing that type of stuff.
Yeah. You choke up. fucking
Fuck, dude,
forget
I'm so
things.
bad.
Tip of your tongue kind of stuff. Like, fuck, what was that?
Aunt Alan London, password.
Ludden was password,
Ludden.
yeah. Alan Ludden.
Ludden.
The password is...
He was the host of Password.
Before they had any fucking electronic signage, it was just cardboard that someone would slide in, and then they'd ring a bell. Okay, here, the password is vagina. And then it's just, trying to figure it out.
Which game shows did you like?
I used to like Concentration because
Really?
it made a fun picture at the end.
Okay.
Where you had, 1 and 12, and it had a match, and then they turned over the other thing. And I also, I like Joker's Wild because they
Match
got
game?
very fucking freaked out. Joker! Oh, and a 5. Yeah, and Match Game was fun because it was like this, it was almost like dirty to watch. Because they would talk about sexy things.
It was double entendres
On that one.
sometimes.
Yes.
And what about the pyramid?
Yeah, $10,000 pyramid, and then $25,000, and then $50,000, and then $100,000.
They went up to 100.
Pyramid. Yeah, they went up at a time when 10 grand turned out to be nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then stupid Dick Clark would be like he was fucking the genius.
Yeah, he had
He'd
the
get
answers
behind.
in
He goes,
front of him.
don't turn around, don't turn around. What if I said to you, pan, butter, spatula? And then the person's like, look, I lost. Why am I working at this?
Yeah.
And he's like, he's had time to study the whole thing.
Yeah.
I know.
Fuck him.
Look, what an
That's
asshole.
true.
The only one that has the answer in front of him.
Yeah. And sometimes I never understood like why they beeped somebody's clue. Like, oh, sorry, you gave that one. And it comes in later. It goes, you actually used a portion of the answer in your description of. I didn't even hear that.
This fucking game. I fucking was on a quiz show once when I was a kid in school. I couldn't think of the capital of Louisiana.
Couldn't. Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Johnny Gilbert.
Red Stick.
Thank you. There's a little bit of electricity in the air tonight because you are partaking of the very first $100,000 pyramid.
And it used to be the $1 million pyramid, so it was really a letdown.
Tell them it's easy there.
It is easy.
For you, easy.
Who's the celebrity guest?
I love
You
these.
two are
Vicky Lawrence.
Vicky
You two are
Lawrence.
amongst our best players. We welcome you back because I don't have to explain the rules to you. We will introduce our
Is this
players
70s or
and have a duet,
80s?
and you just
This
follow
looks
along,
like
and this is one of those games you can play
80s.
along with.
Very early. Oh, really?
I'm a freelance stage manager.
You're a dyke.
In the
Wow.
television business or
No, in
the
theater.
Look at that fucking hairdo.
That
We're very
is
happy
leather
to have you
Tuscadero.
with us.
Amazing.
It's a substantial
Amazingly
change of pace
dykish.
for you. I hope you get over to that winner's circle, win a
There's all
ton.
pyramids behind them. We get it.
No.
I'm doing just terrific.
Have
Who
you
is
ever
that?
partnered with Vicky Lawrence before? In the
Never.
show?
I was just watching her play.
No one cares. Who are you?
Adrian Smed. Oh, who is that?
Well, you know we have a little thing going here. She has a tendency to leap on my head on occasion.
These
and make things
1970s
miserable.
graphics are great.
Just
We got to bail
terrible.
on this.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The audio sucks.
Yeah.
I know.
What about No Whammies, Ant? I was a big No
I
Whammy
hated
guy.
that one. The only time I liked it was when that guy figured out the pattern and fucking got so much money from them.
What do you mean? What? No whammy, no whammy. I hated that.
Yeah, I hated the show.
It's
But
terrible.
A guy figured out the and he knew the pattern and knew exactly when to hit, and he won. Like, how much money did that motherfucker win?
Why would he ever say he knew the pattern?
Maybe he told it after?
No, they watched. They, in horror, they watched as he was still on. There's a whole documentary on this. But as they were watching, they realized, oh, fuck, this guy figured something out. And they couldn't do anything about it because he wasn't cheating.
Wow. So, like, did he...
Michael Larson.
Did he know...
Spins of terror, they call it?
Yeah.
Wait, we
and there was no limit, so he just kept fucking winning.
And how did they get him off the show then?
I don't remember.
And was he like kind of one of those card counters? Like
He just had
a special.
he had a
brain for that
knack of
shit.
figuring out the pattern and when a certain light would light up and then when to hit it, and it would always go to a prize and never a whammy.
So you mean like say he would watch for the triangle or whatever?
Right, and as soon as he saw
Yeah.
the triangle light up,
Right, and then he'd hit it.
Or whatever.
Do you think he watched a bunch of these?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no shit.
This guy made a fortune, and...
Here, start this over.
You want to do it from the beginning?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
clapping
fuck
his
yeah.
ass off.
Because he knows he.
Oh,
I need lots of money.
Bit
Come
number
on. Go.
And, hold on. Pause a minute.
Pause this, the boss is talking.
I remember something else also, because I watched this documentary. It's great.
How do you get this, on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on the whole documentary's on YouTube.
Oh, I got to check this out today.
One thing that was really cool that he brought up, he said they wanted you to be very energetic and no whammies, come on. And he goes, if you notice, I wasn't really saying a lot because he was concentrating so hard.
He had a focus.
So he was just like, come on, no whammy. Like he's constantly, you could tell he's scanning the board.
so they want you to say no whammies, and clap just because this way you're not seeing it.
Maybe.
Wow.
I think they just want you to be enthusiastic.
Okay.
They want to make good TV in the end.
Yeah, they want to make good TV. Oh, they're all enthusiastic. This guy fucked them for so much money.
100,000.
Was it 100 grand? And you made nothing on this.
It's
Show. It's probably
84.
more than that.
Let me go to Corey and Yonkers. 100,000 in the 80s. I mean, it's still a lot of money today,
Yeah.
but in the 80s, holy shit.
1984.
Corey, what do you got, buddy? Quick.
Hey guys, yeah, I saw the documentary. What they were doing was, since they were shitting while the guy was doing it,
Yeah.
they said CBS executives called and made him the all-time winning, one-time champion, so he couldn't come back for days ahead. So they said, okay, you won where it was like the 100-something grand. You're the one-time all-time champion. That was it.
They changed the rules on him.
Right on the spot.
Why wouldn't they
man.
fix their fucking
Right, they did.
there?
They did after that. They added in a fuckload more possibilities because this guy realized that there were only so many patterns. So he memorized every one of those patterns so that if he saw like the sailboat light up and then the whammy light up, he'd wait for that and go, all right, sailboat whammy. Okay, now he starts counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he looks around, looks, bam, hits it. And every time, every fucking time. It's so stressful. He said he was getting so stressed out that he thought he was going to blow it at some points. He's concentrating so hard, and he said it was one of the most stressful fucking.
But if he got a whammy, would he have lost all his money or just?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. That's why people don't make a lot of money on that show. That's why, as it was happening, they realized something was amiss, and all these executives started losing their fucking minds, going, "This guy is raking us, and we know it."
But
there's
CBS,
nothing they
what
can do
great
about it.
TV that is. What dummies.
And didn't they have an engineer that told the executives this is a pattern?
Maybe they were like, there's
But no one's gonna
4
figure it
different
out?
patterns. No one's going to get 4 patterns.
All right,
When
let's
they changed
listen
it.
to this.
But do you think, was that what he would do? He would recognize the first one and have to count?
Yeah, he would look at a pattern and then see a certain, like a corner and a
Combination?
middle lights up.
Okay.
Say the corner and the middle lights up. And he'd be like, okay, go. Now I know what pattern it is. He'd start looking at the pattern and know exactly when, after a certain thing, it would start repeating itself again and know when to hit.
Okay.
He's fucking brilliant to figure it out.
That's a math guy, man. That's
it has to be.
Let's watch this.
He's a good chess player.
That's the first spin.
First spin, he had a whammy?
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose.
I need lots of money. Come on. Go. Stop. $1,250.
See, look at how he's concentrating.
You can see him studying
and you
the
can see
board.
when he hits it, he goes, stop, like he's
timing it.
$4,000 on his spin.
No one else did it like
Stop
this.
for us anytime. Stop.
All right, pause. He's hitting the exact same fucking square every time.
Yeah.
That's when the
it's
executive's
hilarious.
like, holy shit, he knows something.
It's not every single time, but it's
that was
90%
5
of
in
the
a
time.
row.
It's the same fucking
No
cue on the
shit.
board. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not moving around the board. The same fucking square is lighting up every time. Hit it.
Oh, he's looking for more big bucks. Stop
That's the first one I
I
was.
think it's either that one or the other one.
What do you...
Stop at Kauai. Michael, a trip to Kauai. The value of the trip is
That's spin 7.
14,000.
1,136 on the line. Stop at $4,000. What a hunk of change to ride. Stop at 500 and spin. 18,000. 18,000. Gutsy, $700 in spin. Michael, are you ready? Yes, I'm 2 ready. Michaels going in at 19,336. Let's get some big bucks. $1,000.
Oh, my God, this rule.
And they were just panicking backstage. Look at him. He knows. He's got to wait. Nervous laugh.
Stop at 750 and
He was almost fucked that time.
You can read it.
Yeah.
You can kind of read his mind now. You can see his mind working.
Like if he counts 1, 2, 3, now it will end?
Yeah.
Pause. Wow. So what is he up to at this point?
26 grand. 26,000. No one gets to the
No.
even 26,000.
No.
Nobody got to 5 figures on that show.
Yeah, it's just you hit the whammy.
And can you
That's
just
it.
bail? Did he win the 100,000 or did they just give it to him? Like how much had he won before these fucking
I
assholes?
think he won it.
Oh, he won the
Yeah,
100?
Yeah, and the show was over. And
And they changed the rules on him.
So he couldn't come back the next day, right?
yeah.
So he.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Keep
made
going.
him the champ.
Shitheads.
Well, I don't know. This guy's fucking cheating.
Stop, pick a corner. 2250, 1,500 in a spin or $2,000.
14
Michael,
spins.
2250. 2250, you got it, Michael. 20.
I can't even see where it starts.
3, 3, 6,
I know,
Michael
that's-
says, let's go. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
Stop, guys. Sailboat.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah.
Michael, you're at 29,000.
29,000.
351, and you're going to keep going? This is what we call the show Press Your Luck. Stop! 3
grand, another 3 grand. He's just like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Pause. Now he's feeling it because he's already celebrating. If you notice,
Yeah.
he's starting a celebration.
that's true.
It was a split second because he just knows.
Dude, they brought that up in the show, too.
I just saw it.
He starts celebrating before he even fucking knows what he hit.
Yeah, he knew.
Yes.
The celebration is slightly before he actually knows what it is.
Let's see that. Let me see that
How
one.
do you not hit the wrong button like in a panic moment? That
I
guy-
know. Well, he said that was a thing that he had to think about.
Oh, this guy rules.
Both hands over it.
This is what we call
Watch the
the show
celebration.
Press
Split
Your
second
Luck.
before.
Yeah, because he knows.
He's all cocky, hitting with his elbow and his ankles and his nose. Dick.
You want to keep going with
16
this?
spins.
Can we jump forward?
Yeah, go forward a little.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
You want to keep watching it?
No, that's fine. All right, now we're up to how many spins?
29 spins.
29
Well,
spins.
Do you think
without back up.
Do you think the people around him wanted to choke him?
Oh, the people that he played with probably were pissed as
Fucking
fuck.
C. Everett Cooper's winning all this money.
Keep going.
Keep scrolling forward.
No, that's good.
Yeah, let's see what he got.
Midway through spin 28.
$500, $51.
29.
Stop at 5.
He's celebrating the second he hits it. He's going, yeah!
What? I don't care. It's whatever. Here we go. Stop at 500 and a spin. Michael, I've never seen
Got over
anyone
50
press
grand.
their luck like you are, and you are pressing your luck.
He's trying to make him stop. He's like, you are pressing your luck. Could you
going
give it
again.
up,
Getting
please?
notes from the executives.
Yeah.
You got to stop this shit.
Stop for it!
He's hearing in his earpiece.
Yeah, this guy's a cheating motherfucker. He's cheating. We can see him fucking cheating. Egg him on. Tell him you're really pressing your luck. Do something. Do fucking something. You're the host. We're losing fucking money. It's going to come out of your check. You fucking asshole. Tackle him.
They probably said, "Oh, look, call for Mr. Happy."
Call for Mr. Happy. Yeah.
Keep going.
Open the fucking door with his head.
Going again.
How do you? I can't see when it starts.
I know. That's why
going again.
he was amazing.
Stop at 5,000 and a spin. You're at $61,000 and change. Oh, nerves of steel.
33. Another 4
He knows
grand.
that one spot.
Yeah.
The one spot.
He loves that one spot, but he's trying to mix it up a little bit.
You know you have over 65,000.
Not anymore.
You do. What are you going to do? Again.
Man, pause this.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Now,
What is he seeing light
if
up?
the guy... Oh, wait. He could have stopped at any time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then he
he-
would have been the champion and he would have been able to come back or no?
No, then you give up. I think if you lose, if you stop, you're done, right?
No, because he still, if you
Still would've
stop,
had the most money.
as long as you have the most money, you still win.
I
The
guess
point of
so.
stopping is so you don't hit a whammy and lose everything.
But why would he think? He would just think, hey, I'm going to keep going till the end, and I come back and I'll do it again. Fuck him.
But wait a minute.
He got greedy.
Would he have had to start with 65,000 the next day? Like if he had stopped right here, could he have started the next day from zero? So if he lost, he wouldn't have lost
Yeah, I'm
anything.
just trying to figure it out.
yes, yes,
do. Yeah,
yeah.
you
You
start-
keep
you start
your,
from zero
your
again.
days winning is.
So that
is
was
yours.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm thinking he should have milked it for a few days.
But they may have. I mean, 65 already is so much over what they usually give out. They probably would have thrown him off the show anyway.
Oh, keep this going. This is amazing.
You should see this fucking kook's face.
Yeah.
Stop at 5,000.
He loves hitting that $5 grand.
You have over 70.
They're so sick of clapping these people.
Yep.
You must have rolled 20.
The woman next to him is clapping for him with her measly $4,000.
Yeah, just like a-
And this guy has 70 grand.
Enough for this guy.
I don't even think contestants got up to 20 in general.
No, they really
they didn't.
they rarely
No,
broke
it was
five figures.
They would get like $5,000.
Yeah.
Shit like that. It's
Right.
like $5 grand, and then you lose it to your whammy or your
Maybe
pass.
close to 10, maybe, right?
Maybe like 8.
This guy's up to
Huge.
70,000.
Yeah. Was the host saying?
5 times without a whammy. Oh, 4,000 and a spin. Michael, you have rolled 31 times.
He's also he's making sure he says stop because they told him to, but you could tell he hits the button like he's already stopped when he says
Yeah.
stop. Like he's completely concentrating on that button and the electronics
Oh, yeah,
and everything.
So
Yeah, it's.
I love this.
It was such a great fucking scam this guy pulled.
He probably just figured he knew that they knew something was up, so he's just got to
Yeah.
stay in that chair as long as he can, still making money because he's not getting. He knew he wasn't going to get back.
Yeah.
Because the odd thing is, like, I maybe because I'm so not a pattern-oriented guy, but I'm watching this and I know there's a pattern and I can't. It's like it started. It's in the middle. I'm lost. Stop. Whammy. How do you?
Yeah.
I can't comprehend this.
He sat and watched fucking. I think they said he did. He like video. He
Videotaped for a
VHS the shows and would watch each fucking time and look for a pattern. Rewind. Watch the same board again. And he figured it out.
We got some great phone calls coming in. I didn't know about this, Sam. This is great.
This guy's fucking amazing.
Jonathan in Jersey, go ahead.
Hey, morning, boys.
Morning.
If you watch the documentary, towards the end, he like fucks up and hits stop, and where it landed wasn't a whammy, but typically that spot was a whammy. And he fucking walked out. So
Yeah, he did get lucky that one time because he was just so exhausted by that point. He was shot.
But wait, if you win free spins, and he won a bunch of free spins,
Yeah.
a whammy wouldn't have stopped him, right?
It means you can spin.
yeah,
it means you can spin again, but you lose all your money.
You lose all your money.
Oh. Let's say hi to
So
him.
he did not want to hit a whammy.
He'd have to roll again and do another 31 times to get all that money back.
Jason in Jersey, go ahead. Come on, Jason, let's go.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Jersey, how you doing, man?
Hey, man.
I watched that documentary too, and it was funny because he was just on a roll, and I think the game show host had some kind of. They told him that the guy was in on it, so he was trying to slow him down at one point, and he was like, "Hey, Don, how's your personal life?" And he was like, "Stop!" He was such a groove that he didn't want to hear any fucking thing else.
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and he ended up losing that money because he fucked up, and he ended up picking, I don't know, some other shit. I think he picked a whammy eventually or something happened. But it screwed him up.
I'm hearing a different story. Thank you, sir. Chris in Ohio.
Oh, yeah, I remember this, too.
You do?
Yeah.
Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, man, I was watching that biography a while back. What happened was he left some of his money in his house and he got fucking robbed.
Yeah.
So he walked away with his money and then he got robbed.
And then someone stole his money.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, why would you get it in cash, asshole? Put it in the bank.
You don't trust
Sorry.
Let me say hi to James in Calgary. A lot of people know about this.
Put it in the bank.
I know.
Yeah,
It's done.
I can't wait to watch this.
Gotta watch
later.
it.
Go ahead, James.
Yeah, this guy from the game show, from the documentary, he was a bit of an extrovert. I think he had just lost his job too, 3 weeks before he was on the game show, and he had no friends or anything like that. And on top of it, he only actually had to learn 16 patterns. I think if I remember from the documentary, there's only 16 patterns.
16, right.
The way it was set up. So, he watched it for 200 hours, and that was it. He had to figure it out.
That's a lot of patterns, though. 16. When Ant said 4, it scared me.
Yeah, no,
16 is horrifying.
patterns. And then they changed it to get into the hundreds of thousands of
Oh, really?
patterns.
Was he addicted to scratch-offs, too, I'm hearing?
Oh, was he? Yeah, I think they said something about that, too. I saw it a while ago. It's great, though.
I fucking have something to watch today.
Gotta watch it.
Well, I guess, what would he do? Was it the first one that would hit? Like when he would watch the first light, and wherever that one...
He didn't have to catch the first light.
Oh, he didn't?
And if he did catch the first light, that's when you see him go like bam, he hits real fast, because he knows exactly when to hit. But when he's watching it go boop, 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 boop for a while, he's waiting for a combination of lights to tell him which pattern it is. So he'll watch and go, okay, I didn't catch the beginning, but all right, there, it's the corner, the middle, the left side. He goes, okay, now I know it's pattern fucking
So it's
pattern
middle,
10. So
corner, middle, left. He would go 1, 2, 3.
Then he'd he'd know exactly when to hit to not hit a whammy.
Let's continue watching this. He's up to 31 spins without a whammy. This is pressure luck. If
80s
people are
graphics.
asking. Yes.
Yeah, 1984 was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Without a whammy, 31 times. You're going to press again? Oh, big bucks, please.
Please, yeah, right.
Ah, 4,000 and a
He
stick.
does hit that top one a lot.
Big bucks. Oh. Stop at 500 and a
He's celebrating.
stick. 79,000.
Everyone else goes, no whammies, no whammies, big money, no whammies. He's staring like a mental patient at that
You
board.
can't sell those spins. I don't want to give them away. You don't want to give them away? You've got 75,000 more than Jane. Here we go. 79,000, 3, 5, 1, 33 spins, 4,000.
Jeez. What hand-eye coordination this guy has.
Up to $83,351. Michael, 83,000.
Fuck you, I'm going.
3,000 and a spin. Go again. Oh. Stop at 4,000 on a spin.
It's so obvious he's fucking them.
$90,000. Go! You gonna go again?
Go! 90 grand. Fuck it. Let it ride.
90,000. We've never had anything like this before. Stop at 500 and spin 90.
The other people
see it in his eyes.
actually really rooting for him now just to break the
riding
bank.
on one spin.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, luck be a lady. 4,000.
That same spot over and over again.
Go again.
God damn, he's
You can hear it ping.
like a mental patient. 5,000 in a spin.
Go again.
Wow, balls, man.
44 spins.
See, now he's going back to that spot because he's too much to lose.
Yep.
He's not moving it around anymore.
Oh, he passed. That's what he did. He finally said, I'm passing.
102,000. Almost 103.
And then doesn't the next person get a whammy? Like on their first spin?
Let's fucking hope so.
Michael can do it. You can do it. And hit the board. 4,080. What the heck? You've only got $96,000 to go. Total up to 93.85. Please stay pressure up with that. Passing them. Okay. All right, Michael. I didn't want him.
102,000. Now he's back at
back.
Three of them. 102,000.
Spin 45.
Oh, 106,851 on the line.
What's he doing?
And if you notice, the one guy had no money, so he hit a whammy.
Stop at 750 and a spin.
I'm nervous.
You have to take, Michael, before we can deal with the earned spins. Here's the last one you must take. $107,000. $101 a trip to the Bahamas.
Oh, is that when he went,
the Bahamas, Michael. 2,000.
Rewind that a little bit.
Because he didn't want to take these spins.
And what is that?
I think
what's that bubble say? Anything good?
You can tell Janie wanted Michael to take those spins, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Because when they get like plus a spin, they can pass their spins. If you get spins passed to you, you have to take them.
You have to take them.
And the reason that's important is because you might not want to take a spin because you could hit a whammy. And
You got a lot of money. You just want to sit there. Now I think you hear him go, uh-oh. When it hit, because that's the one that
looks like
was
a whammy
supposed
spot,
to hit a
right?
whammy. Yeah, look, see the
I think
whammies there?
Yeah, I think that's the first time
Where's the
that popped
whammy?
up. You
The
see
whammy
it?
all the way on the left,
The left
in the
in
middle. So
and that's
now
what he landed on.
He lands on it, and I think you hear him go, uh-oh, like he fucked up and knew it.
Yep.
Go back a little bit. Oh, right here.
Hit it.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see.
Here's the last one you must take.
Yeah.
$107,000. $101 a trip to the Bahamas. A trip to the Bahamas. With that
see
money,
the
you
panic
go
in
to the
his
Bahamas,
eyes.
Michael.
Pause that.
He got lucky.
Is he watching the is he watching the glowing light jump around or just the things lighting up? He's not watching the glowing light jump. He's watching the actual things light, isn't
He's watching whatever it is that when you hit that button, it stops on. So I guess it's the lights. Yeah. I guess it's the lights.
But is the pattern... No, because it's so distracting. There's a bunch of squares. If you can't see it at home. A bunch of squares. And it's like light. It's so random all over the place. Is he watching that, or is he watching one part of the board, which tells him...
Well, that's good.
He might just be watching one part of the board, which any pattern can be picked up from.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Because it seems like it would be easier to watch one of three squares... whammy, trip, money, and then you know it's going to land up there instead of looking at the fucking thing as a whole.
He explains it in the documentary a little better, or somebody does anyway.
And they try to say that he cheated, and they were trying not to pay him out.
Fucking
not cheating. Figured it out.
Yeah,
47 spins,
$107,000.
He just fucked up. So
we're almost at the end of the clip.
So he's passing. He passes right over.
10,000, 237. They go to you, Janie. Two pass. One at a time. Here they come, Janie. 93.85.
Come on, big bucks.
You got a long way to go, Janie.
Come on.
Stop at $750. All right.
But she's an idiot because she's looking at the screen trying to see what he sees. Like,
Did you see that? Also, she was looking like, I got this down too.
Yeah. Like a little word that says now is going to pop up.
Hit it now.
She looks like fucking her Blair hair from Facts of Life. Go ahead, bitch.
Look at you could tell they're not prepared for this because there's only so many characters on the screen, and there's no room for the dollar sign on his screen anymore because they're not prepared for six figures.
They had to make the one from the dollar sign.
110, 237.
Wow.
That's why he kept spinning to get them past
We're at 10,135, Janie. Michael is at 110,237. To say the least, you will have to get something that gives you an additional spin in order to stay in this game and continue, because CBS will relinquish its entire daytime schedule for this show to go on if you keep going. Are you ready, Janie? Yeah. Is it Michael going to hold on to that 110,000? Let's see, Janie. Stop it. A Mexican cruise. What's the difference? It is
Michael Larson wins. Look at the cheesy graphic.
3 exclamation points, yellow lights.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. They're like, we'll be back. I got people to talk to.
47, he,
110,000, sailboats, Bahamas, Hawaii.
They tried to disqualify him. They couldn't prove he cheated, so he got his earnings. Good. He lost his money in real estate. Christmas robbery after handing out $1 bills in a radio contest. His wife divorced him. He went on the run from the SEC. Was that diagnosed with throat cancer and died on February of 1999. He was 49 years old.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
I'll see.
Wait. He was 49 in 99?
What? Because that was 84?
15 years ago, he
So
was
we're looking at a
34.
34-year-old there?
Yeah.
That's got to be
He's totally gray.
There's no way that guy's
That's
30.
a 34-year-old.
He's totally gray. He's got, like, jowls.
Maybe he's 49 there, and he was, who knows?
I don't know.
That's got to be wrong.
Jesus.
Wow. His fucking wife divorced him. He was an unemployed ice cream truck driver from Ohio.
What a great
The documentary is great, though.
I can't wait to
watch that because it's got a bunch of interviews with the people, the host of the show. They really kind of delve into it.
The documentary. What was it for originally? Do you know?
It was just for him.
Oh.
It was the situation, not from
Michael Larson.
Situation.
Look it up on YouTube if you want to check out the documentary. I certainly will be later today.
Yeah.
It says he was 49 when he died.
So yeah,
it's Wikipedia, so it's not like it's
But we're looking at a 34-year-old. That's no way.
34.
It can't be.
That is a fucking hard 34, man.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. We got Chris Hardwick coming in. The Nerdist will be in studio in a half hour.
Yeah, from
Oh,
Attack of the Show on
Yes.
G4.
Eric has something special to play to break.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's good. I'm not throwing him under the bus.
All right, let's do it then. You got 30 seconds, Papa Rock, to make Francine say what's on the paper, okay? He's thinking, all right, what is it? Whisper it to everybody, Jimmy, out there in Radio Land.
Things on a plane.
You didn't hear that, did you, Francine?
Things
I guess that one really
on a
easy.
plane.
All right, here we go. Here's Papa Rock. Go.
Stewardess. What?
Airplane.
Things on a plane.
Oh, wait a minute. But it wasn't you.
Sirius XM. Yeah, this is the Opie Anthony Show.
Seems like people enjoyed the Press Your Luck segment. Dr. Steve.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he only writes me.
No, I got the
cocksucker.
Dr. Steve
How about
text,
you write
too.
us personally?
I didn't get one.
What, does he send
Oh.
out one mass text to all of us?
No,
hoping
they were
so.
separate ones.
Oh, wait.
Yeah? What does yours say?
Pardon me. Let's
I
see.
thought I had a special relationship with this fuck.
Yeah.
Does it start out with that was fucking fascinating?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Do you have it in?
Okay, here we go. One.
Oh, you want to just read at the same time?
Yeah.
If this
One.
is the exact same text, my relationship with Dr. Steve is over.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
That was fucking fascinating. I love it when you guys analyze some weird media event. No one does it better.
Your foul text is ready.
He sent the same text to all of us? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
Son of a bitch.
I know.
I like how Jimmy pumped it up and made it into a gag. But,
Valtrex is ready.
but the reality is he sent us the same fucking text
Oh, really?
message. I'm thinking I have a personal fucking friendship with this guy.
Block Island.
He's no better than fucking Club Soda Kenny.
Did you get his goddamn toenail fungus? This shit is getting for the old, and he's got to get him pulled out with pliers. He's on his way right now.
No.
Oh, I got the special one.
Yeah, you got to go with.
That means he likes you more.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get that
Did you
one.
get the photo of the? She's like 8. He goes, look what came into the office today. And it's an upskirt shot. No.
My relationship with him is over.
Oh.
Over.
No need to hate.
I'm not hating.
I think
You
you're
can't
hating.
send the same exact text.
It is. He copy-pasted that shit.
You don't copy paste.
We called him out on it.
I'm trying to show Anthony a picture from I Like Girls Daily.
Yeah.
I know this has nothing
I Like
to do with
Girls
the radio
Daily
show, but this fucking... And I'm in contact with her. She's got to fucking make sure she doesn't go too hardcore. Don't go hardcore.
Yeah?
Yes.
Why?
You're right where you should be. Here it is. Hot girl with dirty mirror. All right.
Oh, boy, a still pic.
Look at this fucking...
Oh. All right. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn hot.
It's good, right?
That whole mirror camera thing is...
And you keep the panties on. You're not showing the pink.
No, take the panties
Yes.
off. I want to see the pussy lips.
No, you don't have to with the I Like Girls Daily.
But I want to. It's, who wants to see underwear when you can see a twat?
Speaking of twats, Lindsay Lohan.
Isn't she fucking hateable, dude?
I fucking hate her.
She's the worst.
I fucking hate her. Not as much as Kim Kardashian, but the hate is way the fuck up there. I guess Playboy's not happy with the photo shoot.
Oh, right.
So
That's
they're
what I heard.
redoing the entire Lindsay Lohan photo shoot for Playboy.
Yes.
That's how much of a slob she is.
Mm-hmm. She
and I'm sticking with
out
it.
well.
I'm sticking with it. She has bad breath. I'm convinced of
think
it.
so?
Yes.
We met her. I can't remember at
She
XM.
was beautiful when we met her.
She was okay. She was unmade up.
She was really beautiful back then. A natural beauty. Now she's doing all sorts of fucking weird shit.
And I don't remember exactly.
The hair's too blonde. What else? I guess that's all she's doing. It's probably the.
She's no. It's the shoot came out really shitty. Somebody bashed the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Called her nipples wet pale wet weasel noses.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, this is coming out from someone that was on.
No, it was somebody that was blogging about. Yeah, about it.
I don't know. I don't mind fucking wet weasel nipples.
I just hate it because the amount of chances she gets to get her shit together, that's what drives me nuts.
Yeah. And if it was anyone else,
including us, by the way, including us, we would never get how many chances?
Lots.
Way too fucking many, man. Why is that? Because she's a celebrity in Hollywood?
famous and they don't see it doing any good, really.
Really?
They're just hoping she ODs and it's over. They don't got to deal with her anymore. What's going on with the Michael Jackson fucking doctor?
Oh, Michael died.
Yeah,
they kind of kept it under wraps.
They got
Conrad Murray.
Yeah, the jury's got it now.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if it goes like any other L.A. high-profile trial,
he's fine.
No, he's sunk.
We'll see.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Conrad Murray's in trouble.
You think?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Probation?
Old Conrad.
Lose his license? What are we looking at?
I don't know if he'll go to
Jail
jail.
time?
No, I don't think he'll go to jail. I think that he'll lose his license. Tremendous civil
Well, who
suit.
the fuck would go to him anyway? At this point.
I would, because what are the odds from doing it again?
It doesn't matter they take his license. I would imagine his clientele is a bit...
You think it's going to suffer?
Oh, my God.
Reputation tarnished.
The rumor has he didn't even know how to do CPR.
No.
Someone else had to do the CPR if I was watching the trial correctly.
Yeah, he goes, does anybody here know CPR? And people are like, oh, we thought that was your fucking your gig.
Try giving the man UPS.
We got an update on Michael Larson, the Press Your Luck guy.
Yeah.
By the way,
Still
Heather,
dead?
bravo on your tweet. Where the fuck are you today? What the fuck, she writes. Could anything else bad happen to this guy? Was he playing Press Your Luck in the Twilight Zone?
Ooh.
Because a lot of shit happened to this guy after the show.
Yeah, so he invested, his money went to taxes, of course, and then some of it went into real estate, which turned out to be a Ponzi scheme, so he lost the entire investment. Then he found out, like, a radio station was doing a serial number, find it on the dollar, win 30,000.
Fugitive?
Fugitive thing, yeah. And so he took
he wasn't spending that money. He was just looking at his...
No, it's an old radio bit, and I
Okay.
even redid it for my dumb YouTube channel. Basically, you announce a serial number, and if you have that dollar, you win that amount of money. In this case, it was $30,000 you could win.
Right.
So he figured, holy fuck, I won all this money, so I'm gonna turn it all into $1 bills to increase my odds of possibly having the serial number.
Okay. So he took out all his money in $1 bills.
How
and
much?
And he had him in the house. Yeah, he went
$40,000 in ones.
He went to a Christmas party, and he left $40,000 in bagged $1 bills in the house. Upon returning, he and his wife saw that their house had been broken into and all the money was stolen.
Whoops.
He accused his wife of stealing the money.
Inside job, of course.
Oh, God, yeah. You don't know 40,000 in fucking singles.
Of course. House.
So she divorced him. Around the mid-'90s, He got involved in an illegal scheme to sell part of a nationwide lottery. As a result, Larson went on the run, leaving Ohio. His family contacted by the U.S. Securities Exchange, SEC, and IRS, and FBI, but nobody knew where he was. He died of throat cancer in Florida in '99, and that is when his family found out where he had been after he died.
Wow.
It's terrible, right?
Just a horrible life. I mean, just that one moment that we saw him celebrating.
That was the happiest moments of his life.
Everything else was shit.
Moral of the story, don't cheat and don't live with any lies.
That's right.
And stealing bitches.
Don't live with any lies.
Nope.
And that relates to actually you.
It'll cause the cancer.
You and E-Rock. I mean, that actually relates to what happened with you and E-Rock yesterday.
You got to get that shit out of your soul.
Yeah. It was infesting you.
That's right.
Yeah. Weighing heavy. E-Rock's not laughing.
I know. He'll laugh again.
He'll get a smile back.
He'll smile at some point. Smiles, everyone.
Now this.
Oh.
It's a great thing for history.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, William Howard Taft, and President Barack Obama. One young girl traced them all back to one common ancestor.
They're all cousins and all grandsons of John Lackland.
It's the first family tree of its kind, pouring through more than 500,000 names for months. 12-year-old Bridge Ann D'Avignon discovered that all the U.S. presidents, except Martin Van Buren, are related to the former King of England, John Lackland Plantagenet, signer of the Magna Carta in 1215.
Mildred Reed is his first great-grandmother on George Washington. And on Obama, Mildred Reed is the 10th great-grandmother.
It started as an assignment to research her own lineage, tracing it back to roots in France. But Bridge Ann wanted to branch out.
Well, I think we just all go back somewhere, or it's just a matter of proving it.
She started with George Washington, but unlike other professional genealogists that only looked at the male family lines, Bridge Ann was able to link the presidents together using both male and female ancestry. Before this, historians had only been able to link 22 family trees.
She kind of created a triumph of women's studies here.
Bridge Ann also figured out she's an 18th cousin of President Obama, something she hopes to be able to share with him in person.
I've written a letter to Obama, but I just gotten standard reply. I hope to meet the president and explain it to him.
That's fucking...
Is that the crazy broad?
Unless everybody is related somehow, how are fucking every but one president related to the old King of England?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird.
Is that true, though?
That dumb little broad says so.
It seems so. Unless we all are.
You do your genealogy, we're all related to some dumb fucking important king or something.
Dude, that's pretty fucking... I'm not an Illuminati guy at all.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Even though they've asked me to perform at their Christmas parties, I'm always busy. You know how stiff that'd be?
Anthony.
Yes.
People are confused. I like Girls Daily. All I'm saying is she doesn't have to go with the hardcore stuff. Of course she should be showing pussy. Will you relax out there?
Yeah.
Guys are losing their fucking minds.
Pussy.
I like that it looks like it's more natural girls in natural environments. That's all I'm saying.
Don't like the stripper look.
No.
Don't like that shit.
No, it's cool when you think they're in a college dorm or something.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Taking a picture in their fucking bathroom.
Underpants.
Holy mother of God.
Yeah, that's completely fine. Her asshole is wide open, okay?
Wow.
Relax. That's not what I'm saying.
That's disgusting.
But I like I like when it feels like it could be just a regular girl. You know what I mean? A good-looking regular girl. Like that.
Jesus. Wow.
That's all I'm saying. Relax.
There are so many pictures of nude girls out there.
Yeah, tons.
It's just astounding the amount of girls that are taking naked pictures of themselves. Fascinating.
Wish they were all sending them to me.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. The hell is that?
What a fuck. Look at her. She's doing a little somersault, having
Unique
fun.
little pose.
That's yoga. That's yoga. Should be the poster for yoga.
Porn. Goddamn porn is great.
See,
she's looking a little stripperish, all greased up. And a little,
she's a nice fat vagina, though. Look at it.
Of course.
Yes.
You could punch
so
it.
she just lifted something really heavy.
Put it on your eye when you have a black eye.
Yeah.
Like a steak.
Let's say hi to
cold.
Justin. He has more on than Lindsay Lohan's pussy lips.
Lilo.
Justin.
Yellow. Yellow, sir.
Morning, boys.
Yeah, what's up?
Morning.
This is for Jimmy. It's not about Lindsay Lohan at I Like Girls. Go through her timeline to yesterday. There is a picture, like she calls it. It says "at the beach."
Oh yeah.
It's
Lindsay Lohan?
It's totally
No,
It's,
I Like Girls.
It's not.
Yeah,
But it's totally for Jimmy because I mean, her lips are damn near down to her knees.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, I got to see this.
And Jersey Rick on Twitter, he spells Jersey very, very differently. I don't have time to fucking spell it out, but he writes, he likes the real pics too. The stage ones, professional ones, not good. Love the natural ones too. Hot.
Who doesn't?
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's all I'm trying to say here.
Keep it natural.
Keep it
as
natural.
much as possible.
Those mirror shots, the bed shots, things like that.
You can
great.
see kind of dorm room shit in the background.
Oh my God.
That type of thing.
That stuff's good. Like they shit.
Not a fan of the pictures from the green room at the strip club.
No. I like the fucking fake hair and the fucking greasy
that's
fake
all I was
tits.
saying.
And
So let's all calm down.
Yeah.
Not going to ruin I Like Girls Daily. She's doing a great job on her own.
Is that a girl who does that? That's probably a guy.
I think it's a girl.
I hope so.
I think we're supposed to get her on the show or something.
Is it really a girl?
You don't think so?
Probably not. What are the odds?
She
When you got 8,000.
She gives the impression that she's bisexual.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We should break so we can get Chris Hardwick in here. You want to do that?
Yes.
And Sam's going to find that picture for Jimmy. So Chris Hardwick is next, promoting his book, The Nerdist Way, How to Reach the Next Level in Real Life, in bookstores now and Amazon. Kenny.
2 minutes. Tickets will be on sale.
Oh my God.
Tickets.
Yay! By the way, Aunt, we almost got T-boned by a massive truck on the way home yesterday.
What happened?
Well,
is he driving unsafely?
We decided we wanted to call Sam's show, and he decided to make a phone call and decided he didn't need to pay attention to the lights anymore.
Oh, you almost went through a red light?
Can you make that bigger, Sam? Oh, yeah, there's two pretty girls smiling. They must not know their vaginas are out. But
yeah, sure.
Wow, that's like...
That's a lot of shit.
Oh,
dripping
that's
out of it.
fucking... I love that.
That's a lot of shit.
When she goes swimming, the fish go up to it and go... take little nibbles at it.
You like that, huh, Jimmy?
I like...
There's a lot going on
man.
down there.
Yeah, but...
Might be a little too much going on down there.
I like it a little fatter and like that. But there's one girl I've known in my life who had it's like simply, it's one I can think of, and it like makes my head hurt. It was so big. And like, I just... It's so fucking obscenely large.
It's your thing.
And feminine. And it was just a big, giant vagina, man.
Big, giant vaginas
But
are
not
feminine?
deep. Oh, yeah, it was fucking
Yeah?
so hot. She was so dirty. Sweaty.
15 seconds.
Oh.
You want to be on the air when it officially happens, Kenny?
It goes
10.
Countdown. Can you count that?
You can't count from 10.
10. 5.
You suck at being dramatic.
At the tone, the time is 9 o'clock. Tickets are on sale now.
Yeah.
For what? Brigada.com, ComcastTix.com, Antisocial Comedy at the Brigada, Saturday, January 14th.
Who's performing, though?
Yeah, who? Antisocial people, hosted by Jim Norton, Doug Stanhope, Dave Attell, and the return of Artie Lang.
Fucking huge show. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's a good show.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, and I'll be selling merchandise, so save money for a T-shirt.
Jimmy Norton.
Yeah, the last episode of Always Sunny in Philly, Jimmy, they did Antisocial.
I heard that.
It's called Antisocial Network.
Yeah, it's a play on the movie, though. It's like...
There was an overwhelming demand for pre-sale tickets, you know.
Yeah, I was saying that before.
TheBrigada.com.
Oh, Sam, you're such a twat.
I followed the plug.
All right, I got excited.
Borgata of Scottsdale?
It's theborgata.com.
Yeah, theborgata.com or Comcast Tix. TIX.com. You know, in the event center, the big room.
The big room.
Because it's a big show.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, we're going to break. Chris Hardwick joins the show next.
Yes.
Sirius XM. The Opie Anthony Show.
Happy birthday to Ron from Run DMC. 53 years old today. Welcome back to the Opie Anthony Show. Yep.
Hi.
I just made it up because it sounded like Run DMC, and usually it means a birthday. So, was I right?
It is Run DMC.
Oh, what was the thing about Run DMC then?
No, we get topical in the first break.
Eric officially doesn't want to talk to me. I understand that,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
could you
boy.
talk for the show, or Ed, you ask him, and then he'll answer.
Oh, E-Rock, any reason for the Run DMC?
No, just the bed.
Just playing.
See?
All right.
He didn't want to answer me. Well, let me tell you how deep this goes. Fucking Sam, in the 10 o'clock hour, is going to talk about something.
Uh-oh.
I didn't remind him. Sam goes, "Oh, remember that time you left E-Rock at Giant Stadium after the
right. Somebody on Twitter reminded me of it.
after what, the Rolling Stones concert, was it?"
I think so.
Yeah. So, E-Rock, when you guys talk about that in the 10 o'clock hour, remember that it was Sam and not me.
No, I'm not the one who left him.
Yeah, but everyone forgot. You got all excited. You were jumping up and down and went, "Oh, remember that time you did this to Eric, too?"
I didn't-
We're going to talk about it in the 10 o'clock hour.
I didn't jump. I just read it on Twitter. And it's not to be confused with the time that you left, or they almost left him at the Palisades during the homeless shopping spree.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just promoted your 10 o'clock hour. Chris Hardwick in studio. Hey, Chris.
Guys, how are
the
you?
Nerdist.
Good.
We just got these books. I like to read a book before
Yeah, we usually
somebody
like to
comes in
peruse.
to help promote it.
No, we do, though.
Well, yeah, I'll try to read the book before somebody comes in, but we got handed this morning.
I don't know why we get them a mere hour before the guest.
And it's always the way. They always just pop the book down next to us and go, "Here, he's coming in." Like, oh, great. What am I supposed
in a minute. 1 minute.
Fucking speed read.
At this point, we got to just read chapter titles and hope
That's all right.
that sells the book.
It's a quick read.
High anxiety. There you go.
What is the I was going to say the pusher, but what is it? Is it a biography or no?
No, it's a productivity book.
What?
It's a productivity book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Productivity book.
Productivity, time management.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
About how to do what?
Well, it's sort of. Oh, are we actually on the air now?
Oh, yeah.
No, I was just kicking back.
It's funny.
I'll tell you guys, it's so casual in here.
Everybody says that.
Everybody says it. The point where we have
I didn't even have headphones on.
We're going to put together a montage.
We're doing a montage
of everyone that's come in here and said, "Are we on the air?"
What if I was like, when do we have to go on and make these pieces of shit happy? Wait, what? We're on? Oh, my God.
We say that all the time and we never do.
No, it's fun. But
Please isolate that he just said that and put that in the intro.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. No, but honestly, it's so nice and relaxed and casual in here. I just kind of like wander in.
I got scared like you weren't into it because you.
No.
He just sat back in his chair. He threw his headphones off. I'm like, oh man, did we piss him off?
Yeah, no,
We're pretty casual, but that's the way we like it here.
I take my shoes off, relax. The book's a productivity book because I was a complete fuck up in my 20s, and I feel like the part of that was that I had sort of. I was into. We've talked about the chess stuff before. It's huge. I was huge nerd growing up as a kid. Chess Club, D&D, Big Club, Latin Club.
That's pretty fucking
Yeah. And so, and I feel like I tried to get away from that in my 20s, and I realized in my 30s, like, those were the things that kind of made me who I was, and those were, like, a nerd's innate power is to focus on something to a quantum detail, but it's just that we don't always focus on constructive things. So it's saying, like, you have this power to focus, and if you want to aim that at constructive things, here's how I did it, and hopefully,
I got to start by
the Nerdist way.
Wow, that's you in 2003.
Yeah, that's.
Whoa, holy
I know.
shit!
I know.
It's in the introduction. It's it's a chubbier version of you in 2003.
Yeah, I always say I make up this I say I had a brother. That's my fuck up brother Peter.
Oh,
I would swear that's not you.
I know, isn't that crazy? It does look like a cousin or like a
Yeah. You look like Billy and Jimmy Carter side by side. I can't fucking believe it.
How heavy were you there?
Oh, it was like I was probably like 180, but I'm like 145 now, but the difference is that I have a thin frame, so I carry all my weight like in a sack around my neck, and in my gut. So you see, if I get chubby, you see it right away.
It's horrible, right?
I can't hide it. Yeah, it's
I
not
ate
good.
2 cupcakes this morning, and all I'm doing is checking my side fat
just to see it hit.
Yeah, it's like really weird, man. Are you obsessive like that? Like you obviously are in shape.
Well,
It's a terrific body.
Oh, Jim, thanks. I appreciate that.
Wait, I would assume though you gained weight because of something happening in your life, or no? Because you weren't always 180.
No. I mean, what happened was, I quit drinking in 2003, and I guess just, before that, it's not only drinking every day, but when you drink every day, you also eat at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and so you know it's like that contributes to. I was always a skinny teenager, and it just didn't occur to me that in my mid-20s, like, yeah, that stops. Your metabolism slows down a bit when you hit your late 20s.
Was it a lot of beer?
Oh my God, it was mammoth, like unholy amounts.
So you felt like you had a problem? Chris?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I know I did. And I never did drugs or anything. It was just beer, but like, you know, you drink like 15, 20 beers a day. It's just like we're not evolved to handle that amount of alcohol.
Yeah, that's a case of beer almost. Half case of beer.
I mean,
it's a lot.
It's pretty fucking
7
crazy.
days a week?
Yeah, usually, and everything I did revolved around it, and you know.
What time would you start drinking? Like, if you got up at what time, would you start right after, or would you wait a while?
No, I would wait until. I would wait until the evening. You know, you always have these weird ways of justifying your behavior. Like, well, if I only do it when it's dark outside, then it's okay.
Right.
Exactly.
But in the last...
then you're in Alaska.
Problem?
Yeah, exactly. You have to keep jumping time zones. It's a 24-hour schedule. But, yeah.
It doesn't matter when you're flying. It doesn't matter what time it is.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Plane is its own time, so...
Wait,
you
you're
can drink,
related to this?
You can drink Bloody Marys at, like, any
it's
time
like
on
being
plane.
out in the open water. Like, oh, there's no law.
Yeah,
International law.
International law.
Not only can Anthony relate to it, he had wings put on his house. See, just so he would always feel like on a plane
there were moments the last year, though, where I would wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and I would drink a beer because I felt awful. Like, and that was the only way to feel better.
Medicinal beer.
And so I would, you know, as I was doing that, I would kind of laugh to myself and be like, yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be doing this.
That's not good.
And so, you know, what it was just sort of part of the, but one thing about nerds is that they're so introspective and they have these hyper internal monologues, and I think a lot of the drinking was, you know, aside from having the weird alcohol gene, was to try to silence some of that, and so it was just part of the obsessiveness, and you know, at least I was able to re-aim some of that.
What makes a nerd, like, because it's like, I think the definition of quote unquote nerd or nerd culture has changed.
Absolutely.
Because you're a good-looking guy, you're a smart dude. It's like, you know, when I was growing up, the definition of a nerd
wasn't Chris Hardwick.
No, it was like a social pariah. It was a guy you didn't want to be around. Like, oh, that fucking nerd. It wasn't
Fonzie
just...
used to call them nerds.
Well,
there's nerd.
There's a couple, you know, truthfully, and this is really, I'm sad to say this, but I think a lot of the people in the 80s, because in the 80s, there were a lot of things we weren't aware of yet, and I think a lot of people that we said were nerds actually had Asperger's.
Oh,
I mean, for reals.
Yeah.
You know, like American Splendor, like the guy, the party nerd, the one that Judah Friedlander played.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You're so right.
But anyway, but nerd culture, it was not a cool thing to do in the 80s, and then now when you realize that so much of what nerds create are kind of the foundations of our culture in terms of technology and gaming and sci-fi and film, and
it became cool.
It sort of became a cool thing because a lot of, you know, nerds became billionaires. and
there's a difference between nerd and dork. I think dorks are the ones we had a problem with.
Yeah, oh, fuck the dorks. Ugh, yeah, I'm outta here.
A dork is a stupid, shallow nerd.
Is it?
Like, I think a nerd has a little more smarts and is a little deeper in thought, and a dork is just a dummy.
I'll tell you, because I get into this debate with people a lot where they go, well, the one thing about being a nerd is that some people expect you to know everything about everything in nerd culture, and, you know, nerds tend to pick the things that they focus on. And I don't think it's not whether you watch Battlestar or Doctor Who or, you know, read DC or whatever. Nerds do like those things. I always say it's not what you like that makes you a nerd, it's how you like it. You know, like it's how insanely passionate or focused you are on a thing, and how, you know, kind of unnaturally obsessed you are with it.
With that and the detail of it.
And the detail of it. And the thing I think that makes a nerd is that they try to understand something more than anyone else on the planet. And they want it into quantum detail.
Do you understand quantum stuff?
Yeah, I do actually. I read. Did you ever read The God Particle?
I most certainly did not. No.
Not only
they say it doesn't exist though. And,
the Higgs boson.
That does it exist or doesn't it?
Well, they believe that it exists because they don't know what it is. They don't really understand what gives something mass, and so they feel like there's this quark that they're trying to find, this subatomic particle that they think will explain why things have mass. I tour. I was driving through Batavia, Illinois, on tour once, and I saw Fermilab, which is before the accelerator moved to CERN. that was the primary collider was at Fermilab, and I went in and I'm like, oh, I write for Wired magazine, which was true, and so they gave me a tour. Like I wasn't really writing an article about Fermilab, but
cool.
I dropped the Wired card and got this amazing tour of Fermilab.
You know what? I was reading about the God particle recently, and I remember that the article I read, I think, was by somebody with a very religious slant who didn't want the God particle to exist. So I think that's why it was a negative article, like saying.
Oh, gotcha.
And he's quoting scientists saying, "We don't know if there is one. We don't." And I'm like, that's kind of biased.
Yeah. I mean, it's and when you're talking about that kind of physics, it's a particle, like a mathematical particle. It's not like you can really see
a little
the
grain.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I dusted it.
Waving at you.
I left my fucking hotel keys in the God particle. If you see them, let me know.
Sorry, I cheated on you. God particle. I don't know what to say. Can't explain
I
it.
do.
I don't know
Her
what to
tits
say.
had more God particles than yours, so I had to shoot God particles into her face. I would, I wish I knew more
Those
about
are all
this
God
stuff.
particles.
Do you still play chess?
I haven't played in a while. It's weird. It's kind of hard for me to play now, Jim, because I was so. Playing competitive chess for so long, it makes it hard for me to play a casual game without getting so intense about
Play
it.
chess with friends?
No, not so much. Like if I play, I'll play on my iPad or the iPhone, and none of my friends really play that much.
We should play on chess with friends because guys like him would murder me. Like I'm a very average player. But I don't mind being. I love fucking
competitive chess.
I love chess.
Holy
I can't
shit.
comprehend. I love chess players. I just love
I bet
guys that
you'd
can
be
do
good,
it.
though.
Nah, I really wouldn't.
You play a lot.
Nah,
don't
it doesn't matter.
What kind
Real
of
chess players kill
What
me.
kind of tournaments as a competitive chess player did you?
Well, just like you go, and it's in usually like a rec room or a gym or something, and it's just like it's like a 200 chessboards, and all you can hear are the clanking of pieces on the board and the hitting of the clock, and it's.
And then you win and you go trick or treat.
Motherfucker. Yeah, no, and it's always it's like the sort of the psychological warfare that happens in a chess match is hilarious because it's so much more devastating than just being punched by a jock. Yeah, like they hit you and then you bruise and then that's it. But you sit down and a guy sitting across the board from you tries to climb inside your head and psych you out and figure out what you're going to do and manipulate you, and it's fucked up.
What was something you saw that was like a cool? What was something somebody would do that you would do that was like a real psychological fuck?
There was this kid when I was playing, and this was in Tennessee, and his father was like one of the rich guys in town, and this kid was so obnoxious. His name was Gus Littman. I don't know. Hopefully he's still alive and nice now. But he had these like tortoiseshell. He was this really like preppy 11-year-old, and he had tortoiseshell glasses. He wore this tiny little London fog coat and carried a briefcase. Yeah, like 11-year-olds do.
Wow.
And so you'd sit down with him and cross the board from you, and he'd go, hey, you feeling okay? You look a little pale. And then you would get mad, like, how fucking stupid does this guy think I am? And then by the time you do that, your head's out of the game. But I beat him to win the Memphis Junior High City Chess Championship, and that was one of the most amazing.
Fuck him and his briefcase.
It's one of the most amazing victories of my young life. Was fucking shutting that guy down.
Did he resign or did you mate him?
I checkmate, and he looked, and I actually did. This was so shitty of me. But he was visibly shaken near the end of the game, and I actually got to say to him, "Are you feeling okay, Gus?"
Oh, did you really?
Like, oh yeah.
I want to know what Gus is doing now.
I don't know.
I would love to know what this kid's
His
doing.
father was a wealthy land developer in Memphis. I don't know what he's.
What was his last name?
Lippman.
Probably owns G4.
Oh shit! We're fired. No, that sucks.
I would love
with
to know what a
with
kid
P.
like that is doing nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
And how much of Fisher always said he didn't believe in psychology, he believed in good moves. But you got to a little bit of bullshit too, like when to not show up for a game against Spassky, like that fucking's got to play with your head when you're the champion and the challenger just doesn't show up for a game.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of that's kind of a dick move. I mean, it's you love that about Bobby Fischer because he was eccentric, but but it's like, okay, come on, like face him like a man, like don't play these games.
But then he's down 2-0, and he fucking like it's just unheard of to do that, and that's gotta fuck with you like as the champion where a guy just doesn't show up. It's got to be in your head like there's something wrong.
Yeah,
and then
even if you get mad at does he? How stupid does he think I am? Like any emotion that it evokes takes you down.
Probably negative, right?
Yeah,
sure.
So that's sort of why I wrote the book, was just like homing in on all of these kind of nerdy obsessive attributes and trying to aim that aim that laser at good things. Did you find anything about Gus Lippman?
Just an article that you had
that I mentioned him in.
Yeah,
that I wrote about
really?
Chess Club. Yeah.
But you can focus like that. I'm amazed by guys that can like focus that type of mental energy on anything without.
And you
got to
work out your brain, obviously, to compete in chess. You can't just jump in it again, I would assume.
Well, you have to, there are certainly strategies that you can use. There are certain defenses and there are certain offenses you can use. But ultimately, every game I've always thought was unique. Mm-hmm. And it just comes down to, for me, it was just trying to see 12 moves ahead of all the pieces on the board. And I think that contributed a lot to the overthinking that I did. So many nerds suffer from anxiety and depression, and it's just from overthinking things. And so many people never even start shit because how many people have asked you, how do I get started in stand-up comedy? And you're like, well, you just start. Like, don't overthink it.
I wouldn't know, because if they walk up to me and they go, how do I immediately walk away. It could be anything. How do I get to Carnegie Hall? Whatever it is.
What if the question is, how do I get close to Jim Norton? How do I get inside his heart?
That's a good. You know how much pussy I probably passed up walking away. Girls with big tits. How do I?
I don't know. I was gonna fuck this guy's lights out, and then he just walked away.
Yeah, you do though, and it's a tough question. I'm like, I don't know what to say. It's like, hey, you go to an open mic,
You just do it. You don't overthink it. If you sit around and people think themselves out of doing things all the time,
you just got to do it, right?
Do you fall asleep with anything on, like a TV or something? Because I have to, because if I'm alone with my own thoughts, I'll never go to sleep.
Yeah,
I'm constantly just thinking.
I have a like a white noise app on my iPhone.
What is that? People working? Oh, see,
wow.
It's
racist joke.
It's a white noise.
That's pretty funny.
I can't support any of that.
No, of course not.
But
we don't either. It's all in humor.
It's an air conditioning unit, and the white noise app is what it is. It just goes.
Oh, yeah, just makes some noise.
Yeah, just a steady
Keeps
noise.
away anything like tinnitus or just thinking too much.
I need the opposite.
If I'm just
Complete
laying
silence,
in bed,
man.
staring at the ceiling, like there's all kinds of shit from like just basic philosophy to chemistry and sometimes mechanical things. I'm constantly thinking of things.
No, it's not. Here's what you're thinking
Swear.
of. Here's what Anthony thinks of when he lies asleep. Fucking faces creeping into his house, and him with his night vision goggles shooting them at the foot of the steps and making a dramatic statement. Yeah, motherfucker! And it's probably a really bad 80s thing that he yells at them.
But then getting it on a camera mounted on the gun so you can get that first-person shooter.
Get that look, right. That first person.
Jackie Marshall in Memphis writes, Gus Lippman appears to be a manager at Guards Mark in Memphis.
I see that too, but I don't have any picture.
What's Guards Mark?
I don't know what that is.
What kind of company is that?
New security.
Yeah. It ain't no TV, motherfucker.
That's right.
What's that? Let's
Nerdist 1, Gus 0.
Yes.
Well, let's see what Guards Mark is, though. It could be a fucking big place.
I'm
kind of
Gus. Sure.
New security services. They make vehicle barriers.
Oh, well.
Was he into vehicle barriers?
I bet he designs them.
Now that I think about it, he always had this gate around him. I guess he was going to turn that into something sooner or later.
I knew he'd make something of those barriers.
How many tournaments did you win? You won the junior high championships?
Yeah. I mean, just a couple. I mean, certainly not nowhere near the number that I competed in. But every day at school for me for years was chess. Before school, during lunch, and after school was in the math teacher's classroom, which also had this bank of Apple IIe computers, and so it was basically the computer lab chess room.
Would it annoy you if somebody just called out your moves every time you made it? Like if you made a move, they went, "Ooh, E4, interesting."
That would be so obnoxious.
Yeah,
it sounds like a mashup between Project Runway and some sort of chess competition show.
If you clap your hand before you pick your piece up, that would really bug your opponent. E4. All right.
Yeah, that's what chess needs is some of those. Because who would have thought anyone would watch poker on television? When they started showing poker, I'm like, who the fuck is going to watch that? And then it's huge.
It became huge.
Because they have these characters and these these amazing Filipino guys with the sunglasses on and the weird hats and the so if chess had some of those personalities, and I'm sure they do. I mean, look at all the guys who play in the park. All
homeless
that
guys, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Money and for food.
They're insane chess players. There's a show in there somewhere.
ESPN playing chess championships.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever played the guys in the park?
No, I haven't. If anyone from ESPN is listening, I don't know anything about the rest of your sports, but just give me 3 to 3:30 in the morning as a time slot. I will make you a chess show, and I fucking guarantee you that's when people who would watch chess would be up. It would crush.
Cambridge had a whole bunch of guys that played.
Where's that? Is that a park?
In Boston. Yeah, in Cambridge area.
Boston. Those guys are good,
And
man.
you play the guy for what, $10 or
Yeah,
I forgot
$5,
exactly
$10.
how it went, but one guy was legendary. Fucking never lost with glasses. I remember.
And would play a few people at once?
Fuck yeah, he would. And people would line up just to play the one fucking guy. I wish I remembered his name.
It's like Lawrence Fishburne in Searching for Bobby Fischer.
Yeah, I played a
That's
homeless
crazy.
guy.
Yeah.
How many moves ahead did Bobby Fischer think?
Hard to say. I mean, they said Alicon can see like 10 or 12 moves ahead, but which is really.
But if you do
a
something
lot.
that fucks up their move,
Then
They
you gotta
see
adjust
multiple
Then you
options.
got to adjust your 12
And they're
moves.
playing other grandmasters. They're playing guys who aren't going to make
Grand
a fucking
wizards.
terrible movie.
Yeah,
terrible move, you know.
You're watching. You're looking. It really is. It's this crazy log, this future log that you have to keep in your head, where you go, if he moves this, I can do this, and then this will happen, and this will happen, and this will happen. But if he does this, then I can move this, and then you're trying to, edge his pieces into a certain position, so you can, ultimately get the queen or checkmate him, or there's a lot of you sacrifice pieces, and it's really crazy.
I'll stick to Xbox.
I like, how you like, what we just talk about the guys that do the quirky stuff. I like when chess players, there's certain ways that they handle pieces. When you watch, when you would watch Fischer, because he had very lithe fingers, and he would the way he would pick up his pieces and put them down. It was like a fucking dance.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
A very fluid motion, or the way they'll pick up one with the other and capture it, and there's such a fucking comfort.
Almost like they're flipping a pancake or something.
It's such a comfort. Watch Kasparov play. He would just take it and flip and throw the piece into his hand. It's this really weird, delicate thing they do with their fucking hands.
Apparently in 1981, there was chess on television. Look at that.
What is that?
We got
it's like the password.
A great graphic.
One game
And a
per
split
season.
cam.
Now this was actually compelling television in 1981.
Yeah, it's not saying much, but
who are these
it
guys?
was.
Nerds. Wanting to play the Nimzo Indian for a long
That's Jan Hein Donner and Tony Miles of England.
Yeah. I've got a main
Jan. There we go.
What a shitty chessboard.
Yeah, those are the chessboards that they used to put up on the. Like they would have someone, if there was a really important game, and this is before like crazy graphics, they would have just like a poster board, and they would someone would move the pieces so you could see, what was happening on the board.
They still do that. Can you pause that? Do you ever? Let me ask you. In your mind, because I don't know, like these guys can all the 64 squares. These guys can go. I know where E4 is. I know where E5. Like, do you think in terms of where this? Because I was watching this guy Vishy Anand. He's the champion now. Talk about his game, and he was talking to the press, and he had a big board, and he was going through. See, if I did this, the G4 takes D5, and D5 comes in. He was saying it in numerical form, not Bishop takes Knight, but D4 takes E5. Do you see it like that, or do you see the pieces?
Well, it's funny. There are two types of notation, because when you're playing tournament chess, you have a pad, and you note so you can like go through the game afterwards if you want to see what where you fucked up. And so you can either do like the very literal notation, which is E2, E4, D6, D5, whatever, or you can say like Knight X, Rook 5.
Right.
Which places all the pieces in relation to each other on the board. But I don't think it's any different than like a musician going, oh yeah, that's an E9th flat the fifth. Like they can just hear it.
See, I never think when the king's pawn moves out too. That's pawn E4. I think, right? Or is it
yeah.
So, but I never think that. The response would be E5, pawn E5. Mm-hmm. I never think in those terms. And I'm saying, do good players think in those terms?
I think a lot of them. I mean, like a lot of the really hardcore ones probably do, because they're just over a board so much that it's just they see it.
I gotta ask though. So you spent a lot of your youth doing this chess thing, hours and hours a day, right, Chris?
Yes.
What made you go fuck this and move on? Because you said earlier in the interview,
I wanted to touch a boob.
Was it? I was going to ask. Did you? Did you discover girls? Because that ruins a lot of our hobbies.
What happened was my mom remarried and we moved away from the school that I had been in, so I sort of lost the chess club thing, and then I started in a new town at a new school that didn't really have much of a chess club, and like that was around the time when I was, just sort of getting into teenhood and sort of like, I was trying. It was like I wanted to start over in this new place because I had been so mercilessly chastised in the sort of nerd bubble that I was in.
Yeah.
So that's when I tried to like, I want to try to.
I always find it fascinating because it was everything to you. And then
I played
one
secretly.
day you just fucking walked away from it.
Yeah, I would play kind of, secretly, but not out in the open at school because I just didn't want to. I thought it was a chance to start over.
Right.
Because it was not a cool thing. Like the nerd thing was not cool in the 80s at all.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no ironic hipster nerds. There was no irony in the 80s.
Let's go to Andrew in D.C. We got Chris Hardwick in studio today. His new book, The Nerdist Way.
Online
Andrew.
feed is down.
Again?
Chris, I'm so bummed I'm going to miss you when you're in D.C. on Sunday. I so wanted to see you.
We're rescheduling that show, so I'm actually not going to be there Sunday. Yeah, so we're rescheduling that show for early next year because I do a show called Talking Dead, which is a Walking Dead after show, and we have to do that show on Sunday now. So
clearly I'm not enough of a nerd to have caught up with that. Can you explain to the guys, first of all, your burrito philosophy? And then also, you need to talk about the rest of sort of the Nerdist.com. Because, guys, there's this woman, Sex Nerd Sandra, who does this great show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really amazing stuff. So please talk to them about the Nerdist the burrito philosophy.
Okay. So we say this thing at the end of every podcast episode. We say, enjoy your burrito. And it's something that one of my co-hosts, Jonah Ray, came up with years ago when he first moved to L.A. He was living out in San Pedro, and he had no money, and his life was shitty, and he hated it. And there was this one burrito shack, and every day, that's all he could afford. He would go get this one burrito that he loved, and it was the only good thing about his day. And he'd get halfway through, and he'd get depressed because he knew the burrito was about to be over, and then his day was going to be shit again. And he said one day he finally had to convince himself to just enjoy the burrito while he was eating it. And so that sort of became this metaphor on the show for, like, enjoy the present. Don't live in the past, don't live in the future, enjoy the present. So we say enjoy your burrito at the end of every episode.
How about you cut the fucking burrito in half and had fun later?
Yeah, save it for later. Split up your fun.
Eat the burrito while you're getting blown. Make it an amazing day.
That is thinking outside the bun, Jim. And then Sex Nerd Sandra, there's a sex educator that I'm friends with, and so I gave her a podcast, and she's great. Her name's Sandra Doherty, and she does a podcast on the Nerdist Podcast Network.
You know what's the cool thing about that channel is at least about G4 is Attack of the Show. It's like such a it's really funny, but it's like laid back. It almost seems like the network isn't on them because the content they got away with. I did one episode. And I couldn't believe,
I saw you there.
I couldn't believe the fucking content that host got away with on TV. And I was like, they're really letting these guys be funny.
Yeah, they're really cool. Like G4 is a really cool place to work because they're hungry but everyone's nice and and they're very cool and they know who their audience is and they don't want to get in the way of that.
Yeah, but he was doing some edgier stuff, which it's nice to see because you get so depressed watching fucking guys be cute. It's like ugh.
Yeah, and also you must do a million interviews where you mentally just check out because you're like, oh god, these questions. Huh?
Yeah, so you're in Spider-Man.
Oh,
one
really?
line.
What?
Fuck. And that's how I say it.
Yeah, it was fascinating.
They don't even know.
They don't know. I had one line. I think I'm going to have a great story about it. Like, yeah, then me and Toby got drunk and we were fucking Kirsten Dunst and she fell into a lake. Nothing. Second unit shitheads.
I did Foul last night and Kirsten Dunst was on.
Oh, was she?
I didn't get to say hi.
I've never met her either.
You like her?
I do. I think she's adorable.
I liked her in like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She kind of get a little weird. I watched that fucking weird movie with the planet that was going to hit the fucking...
Oh, Melancholia?
Holy shit.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's fucking crazy.
She just won Best Actress at Cannes for that.
For that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a role that she normally would take. She looks a little more mature in it than we're used to seeing her.
All right.
But what a weird, creepy movie that is.
Yeah, I think they said it was on iTunes. So I'll grab that.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah, Melancholia.
I watched it in the theater.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you have time to go see movies? I never go see movies in the theater anymore.
He doesn't either.
I don't either.
No. He has a theater in his house.
What was the last thing you saw?
Last thing I saw in the theater?
Yeah.
Fuck. Leather Boy Glory Holes.
Ah, that's not that theater.
No, I'm trying to think.
Was that one movie or a double feature?
I'm trying to think. That's
I can't even
I wanted to go
remember.
see Paranormal 3 when I was in Pittsburgh, but I just didn't have time. Fuck, dude, I can't remember.
I heard Paranormal 3 was really good.
I know, scary.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the last thing I saw.
I saw The Innkeepers.
This weird thing happens when you get older and busy, and you're like, movie, I gotta go. You know, in LA, it's like I gotta go park, and then I gotta go wait, and then I gotta get back in the car. Oh, I don't have time to do that.
You talk yourself out of going
Totally
places.
talk yourself
It
out
was
of it.
last April, the premiere of Arthur. It was the last movie I went to.
I don't feel like,
really?
I don't feel like there's a lot of good movies coming out lately, though. In general,
There's a couple. I'm looking forward to the Avengers next year.
Avengers?
I think
Yes.
Avengers is gonna be fun, but that doesn't come out till.
well, I want to see Tower Heist.
Yeah, Tower Heist looks fun. I love it when Eddie Murphy
He's back to the old Eddie Murphy, so
didn't
that's
you think
exciting.
he should have been nominated for Bowfinger?
I didn't see Bowfinger.
Oh my God, he was
That's not
so
Bowfinger.
amazing in that movie. Amazing, like mind-blowingly.
I didn't see it.
He was. Check it out. See it. It's great.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah, Steve Martin.
Right.
And it's a cool story, and Eddie Murphy is just phenomenal in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Love that guy. Love him.
I always, if we had Brett Ratner and we were talking about this movie, and I said to him, and I've always wished Murphy would do something that was like completely anti-Eddie Murphy, because like Pryor did like, you know, Grease Lightning and Blue Collar, and Murphy's a good actor. Like I would love to see him do something that was fucking like play like a really unlikable guy.
It must be weird when you are one of the biggest stars in the world.
It is.
Because you think to yourself, people are always like, how do you? And then you walk away. But I mean, he can do anything he wants.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he could do like some weird student film if he wanted to, just to play a weird role. But I guess if you're a superstar, you just kind of are like, well, I guess it's a little bit easier just to stick to what you think are going to be the star roles. I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
What you're used to succeeding in, I
Maybe
think.
he just doesn't want to take the chance.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I think he's amazing. I would love to see him do more stuff where he plays around with
Different stuff, right? Because he's a good actor.
He's a great actor.
Turns out this Tower Heist is doing okay too. So
Good. Yeah,
looks like, the reviews are all right for this movie.
Someone was trying to link it on the Google News. I saw someone was trying to link it to, because of Occupy Wall Street, the little guy taking money from the big guy movies. I'm like, I don't know. Is that really? Are those people occupying Wall Street really going to be like, God, we got to go see Tower Heist? I got to get out of this tent and go see Tower Heist. I don't know if
I don't think so.
I don't think they're doing that.
Have you been down there?
No, I haven't been down there yet.
It's a wild place.
Bunch of douchebags. Please.
I have not. I've not been down there yet.
You should check it out while you're in New York.
I mean, in L.A.,
It's
no
festive.
one really goes downtown in L.A. unless you work downtown.
Yeah, there's
so
no reason.
You know,
Is that where it
City.
is in L.A.?
What?
They have one in L.A.?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's downtown.
It's downtown. Yeah, and L.A. is such a weird. It's just not a city. It's not a unified city. It's a bunch of smaller hamlets connected by traffic. Like
Yep.
there's no real central.
But
Yeah, it's very spread out.
But
Yeah.
your city, it's like a ghost city. When you do end up downtown LA, you're like, where
in
the
the
fuck?
buildings.
Yeah, where are the people?
Well, downtown LA, it's just like at when it gets dark, like they drop all the gates on the buildings, and
Yeah,
they
man, everyone
always
just
try
leaves.
They always try to rehabilitate it, but you don't like there. So you have like these really nice buildings, and then one street over, you have completely impoverished people living in these weird tent cities like Skid Row, these insane tent cities. That looks very third world.
Yeah,
and
downtown
then,
LA is a
yeah, it's a
strange
very,
fucking
it's a
place.
strange,
Yeah.
it's a
Really
strange
weird.
dichotomy.
Absolutely.
What are you looking at there? What do you got there? Are you looking at Rotten Tomatoes?
All these positive reviews are negative.
Oh, are they?
They're
Then how
all-
are they classified as positive?
What do you mean? Read a positive review.
That's negative.
For Tower Heist, right?
Negative.
You really want these poor schlubs to get their very justified revenge, just like you want to like this movie? Like that doesn't mean.
Wait, read this first one. Read this first one. Yeah, this is the perfect example of a guy who has too much time who's trying to sound clever on Rotten Tomatoes. You really want these poor schlubs to get their very justified revenge, just like you want to like this movie. It co-ops you from the very start. Mission accomplished.
Building
And
references.
that's a fucking that's a positive
Why do you
review.
have to do that?
No, I don't know. That's
crazy.
That is a positive.
Oh, that is a
review.
positive
Technically,
review.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Doesn't
it's like
make
just
sense.
like you really
Tomato.
want to like this movie. Maybe you do like the movie because you want to like it. Not like you, Sam. You're reading it like you want to like it, but you're failing. Maybe they're saying you really want to like this movie, and you are.
maybe.
Could you read another one, Sam? You said there's a lot of them.
Yes, and she totally
Especially the ones that have
one.
building references, please.
Well, I mean, Tower Heist is an improbably satisfying action comedy, the kind of wax-on, wax-off, slickly machined Hollywood widget that meets its audience expectations without once aspiring to exceed them.
But like, what is the whole thing? Like,
Look at the picture of her.
smarminess
It's
of
like,
that.
yeah, well, you should. She looks like a librarian. She's got the glasses, slick down hair.
You're trying so hard to sound clever. What is that fucking slickly
she's-
oiled widget?
Sorry,
What is that?
she writes for the Washington Post.
Does she? Fuck her.
Yeah.
You might need her.
Slickly oiled widget.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything.
Who says that?
What does that mean?
I don't know what a slickly
I don't
oiled
need to
widget
think
is.
that hard. Stop. Tell me if the
Is
movie's
it good or not?
Thank you.
Should I
Yeah.
go see this? Should I go see this?
Stop with the wordplay.
I mean, Tower Heist isn't really a movie that you need to describe as a slickly oiled widget.
It's not like an Oscar-nominated
Is it funny?
film.
Is it not funny? Is it good? Is it not good? I love Ben Stiller.
Is
I
it
love
old
Eddie
Murphy, or is it
Casey
Sil-
Affleck's great? Like, it's got a great cast. It's
There
got a
you go.
great cast.
There you go. One more, Sam.
The most that can be said for Tower Heist, the new action comedy from Brett Ratner, is that it's middlingly well done evocation of the big budget caper you remember with a vague fondness from long ago matinees at the mall.
Jesus.
These are all I don't even know if that's positive or negative anymore.
No.
Well,
I think that's
half
positive.
the words in that.
Just
I don't
words.
know.
That's from
So I
Slate.
don't know.
They're cool. I like Slate.
Slate's all right?
Yeah, I
They're
like
basically
Slate.
saying it's an average caper film.
Yeah.
That's how you sum that up.
Say that.
Average caper film.
I don't even know what else is out right now. I just never have time to go see movies.
I don't know either, man.
Especially because, when you tour, people think when you're a comic, you're like, oh, you don't have anything to do during the day. And it's like, no, you either sleep because you have to, you do super early radio and then you do two, 3 shows a night. And you're just too tired in the middle of the day to go up do anything, or you have other work to do.
I'm terrible, dude. Like, I'll go down, I'm doing New Brunswick tonight, and I'll go down and sleep after this in the hotel for a little while. I'll try to sleep. I'll fucking, what do? You sleep for 3 or 4 hours, you wake up, you eat. It's horrible. People are like, why don't you go see these places? I'm like, dude, I'm fucking just trying to
Why
not
bother?
collapse on stage. I'm just trying to not pass out.
How many shows tonight?
Just 2 tonight.
2 shows, yeah.
But I because I get up so early, it's like fucking, if I don't sleep, I'm on 2 hours sleep.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
crazy.
Yeah, you need a little bit of rest if you're going to talk for an hour straight per show. Hour and how long's your show? Hour and a half?
An hour, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. We've been touring the podcast, which has been really fun.
On stage, you're doing it.
Yeah, we do. We
That's
go.
cool,
we
yeah.
go places, and we all do stand up, and then we do like our kind of round table
Who's on it?
podcast. It's Jonah Ray and Matt Myra, the guys who are on the show.
That's fucking
It's
awesome.
really fun.
That's great.
It's really fun.
Good for you, man.
What do you guys talk about? The same stuff, or do you switch it up? Or
No,
whatever?
we never plan what we're going to talk about. We just sort of sit and talk, and it's just very conversational.
You should have guests.
What we do, like when we're in a city that actually we can get people, then we'll have people.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to get guests if you're in the middle of
Yeah, when we went to Portland, we didn't have any guests, and I know there's a lot of video game companies there, but we just didn't track anyone down. Also, we don't want to get people used to the idea that we have to get a guest every time.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, how come there's no guest?
Yeah,
I fucking paid for no guest. Like people would send me tweets and they're like, "Oh, before I come to your show, I need to know who the guest is." And I'm like, "Sorry, we're not enough for you."
They want a
That's
good
all right.
guest.
You got a lot of followers there, sir.
There's a few.
Nerdist on Twitter. Holy shit,
There's a couple.
1.5 something million?
Yeah, there's good followers on Twitter. I'm digging Google Plus now too.
You like
I don't know
Google
how to
Plus?
use it. I
We
can't
were just
do
talking
anything
about
with it.
how there's no buzz on it, but
Well, it was. I like it. It's a very simple, clean. It's a cleaner version of Facebook.
yeah.
Whereas Facebook was a cleaner version of I don't want to say Facebook was a version of MySpace. It wasn't really, but
Yeah.
it was a cleaner interface. And Google Plus is a cleaner interface, and it's also Google Plus hasn't been overrun by people you went to high school with. It's just all nerds, so it's really cool.
You think it's going to survive?
I think
Google
so.
Plus?
I mean, listen, if any company can get behind something that has a little bit of traction, I feel like Google Plus has more traction than like Wave or Buzz or Orkut or any of the other experiments that they've tried. So, I mean, I really like the Google
But what
Plus.
is it like? I don't know. I keep getting these things. Someone has added you to their circle of friends. I don't know what to do with that. It's like,
Just say thank you.
A circle is just like a mini network that you create within the thing. So you can create any kind of circle you want. So
It's
you can
kind of lists on Twitter.
It's like lists. It's like a list,
Which I love.
And so when you share stuff, you can pick which circles you're sharing it with, and then you can do these hangouts, and circles cross over, and you interact with people. It's really cool.
do you have a lot of people on Google Plus?
No, I haven't been on it that long. I haven't been on it that long. I mean, they only just released it within the last couple months, but
it's just kind of sitting there. Unfortunately, it's not really growing yet. It's just kind of sitting.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. This is a call to the O&A audience. Check out Google Plus, and I'm Chris Hardwick on Google Plus.
I'm on there. I've done a little bit, but
see,
very good.
Look, I got Will Wheaton and Veronica Belmont, and Aisha Tyler and Merlin Mann and Phil Plait, and
look at all these circles.
Yeah,
you got a lot of circles.
I got some circles.
What else about the book, Chris? The Nerdist Way: How to Reach the Next Level in Real Life.
Please buy it. Oh, you mean what's in it? I mean, there's a mind section, a body section, and a time section. So the mind section is all about, for nerds, how to get out of your own way, how to get your brain out of the way so you can just do stuff, how to ignore your brain, which a lot of people don't realize you can do. Then there's a fitness section, because I really feel like I rejected that for so long, and it really does help. It really, especially as you get older, like getting into some kind of an exercise. You don't have to do 5 days a week. One day a week would change your life if you don't exercise at all. And then the last is time. Like once you kind of work on your mind and your body, it's, like the last thing left is, how do you fill your day? And so it's just like, how to manage time, how to manage finances, how to manage credit, just all sorts of stuff like that.
Chris is trying to help people.
I am, because I was such a fuck up, and I just, if I can help people learn from my mistakes, because I don't have kids, then it will make me feel like those mistakes were not a complete waste of time. And I feel like there's a lot of similarly minded, nerd people out there. So
I think Alf's right though. Once you get that getting laid thing in there, boy, you sure drop everything. That just becomes the focal point. And based on how obsessive you are with it, that's how long it completely rules your life.
Trust vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Because, I mean, there's a point where vagina just wins over anything.
Truthfully, though,
family, friends,
you can only have, honestly,
That's the top of the pyramid.
Yeah,
right?
but you can only have sex so much, and then you have to do something else.
But I understand that. But like when you first discover sex,
yes,
then it's the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Everything else is a pale second place.
Yes.
And then as you get older, I don't think you give it up voluntarily, the just complete obsession with it, and Jimmy never has. But you realize you got to allot your time to things like work and getting your car registered and shit like that. Instead of the constant hunt for pussy.
But is there an argument to be made that you do all that stuff so that you can
get pussy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now I must search further for pussy, so I must register my car.
I'm established. I'm established. I'm responsible. I have a career. I'm a provider.
I need a house so I can bring pussy to my house.
But the hobby thing, you're absolutely right about.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, your beer can collections in the garage, in the basement, your baseball cards are in the attic.
I had microscopes, telescopes, chemistry sets. I had all that shit,
cobwebs on that
all
shit.
of it. And it fucking went.
Trying to build the perfect vagina.
Yes. Yes, I've built it.
I have tissue samples.
That shit went into boxes, right?
It took the second I went into a box, all that shit did too.
Go up into your parents' attic right now. You'll be reminded of the hobbies you used to do before you discovered pussy.
Oh, I remember that.
It's up there.
No, that's what happens though.
But real nerds survive that, I think, and continue with their hobbies.
I had one Playboy magazine that survived years.
Years of abuse.
It was, I got it in the mid '80s. It was the one with with Julie McCullough. Do you remember her?
I remember the name.
I know Julian McCullough, the comedian.
Look it up. There,
Not the same. Yeah, Julie McCullough was my '80s playmate fantasy.
Oh,
let's see. IMDb
images.
That's saucy.
Her right there.
What a lovely girl.
Is that her?
How lovely of her.
Oh, that's her now. Oh, yeah. Okay. She look. I know that. I know who that is.
Wow.
Yeah. She's very hot. What?
Growing pains. Right.
And I think she actually got fired off Growing Pains because Kirk Cameron is hyper-Christian and didn't like that she...
I remember this girl.
Yes, I remember that. I rember that shot. I had the same play.
Let me see it, Sam.
Fucking A, yes.
Didn't she pop out of that...
What a great issue.
She popped out of that cake in...
Did she?
Well, help me out. That movie with someone will get it.
Two girls, one
Sophie's
cup.
Choice.
Yes! Look up the IMDb.
Sophie's
Choice! It was the famous birthday cake scene.
Oh, boy.
I mean, she's only physically flawless there.
Wait a
Holy
minute.
shit,
Did Kirk Cameron have her fired?
I can't confirm that.
Technically, God did.
Fucking
I can't
douchebag.
confirm that, but that was the story that I had heard.
Well, he did now in Jim's head.
Enjoy your God. We'll enjoy
Yeah,
her.
Is there a trivia on there?
Come on.
She don't look.
Come on.
I mean, I feel like I could be 70 years old and have sex with like 75-year-old Julie McCullough, and I would still
bring you right back.
Yeah, it would still bring me right back to the
maybe it wasn't her
to the 80s.
The
She's done
Blob.
a ton
Oh,
of
that's right.
stuff.
She was in the Blob. She was Susie in the Blob.
She guested on Max Headroom.
Yes.
Wow, Max Headroom. Jesus.
Maybe it wasn't her.
No.
Older girls. What?
I don't know, like submarines or something.
Ooh, without her consent. That sounds like a good one.
No. It's like to rent a car. It's not a sexual thing. It's like, I rented this car with someone else's ID.
I always go there.
No,
Carrie
I was thinking of somebody else. Now I feel like an asshole.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do is right. Under Siege. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, Under Siege. That's her.
There was a chick
She's in there?
that popped out of a cake. Was that her?
Oh.
Or
Is that
that
a Steven
somebody else?
Seagal movie?
Yes.
certainly is.
Was that the train
Robert.
one?
I don't know.
Or was it he was the cook?
No, that was the
this
submarine.
Yeah, he's a sub. He's a guy. He fluffs everybody in the
I'm
sub.
just a cook.
Yeah.
I'm just a cook.
Was it her?
Is it Erica Eleniak?
Yeah, but she sort of looks like
Erica Leniak, too.
Yeah, she's the other one.
Yeah, she was
like
another
Julie,
one.
Yeah,
right?
she was another one. Yeah,
But she looked like her a little bit.
Definitely.
She popped out of the cake. All right, at least we got the answer.
definitely.
I had it wrong.
We have a signed copy of the... Oh, yeah, right. Although it wasn't for me, that was for them.
Well, you could say it too.
We have a signed copy of the book to give away. Nerds like Chris Howard say, Chris, you've been in a lot of television stuff. How do you compare them? Well, I don't know. I just do this and that.
I got to ask you a radio question.
Yes, of course.
You were on K-Rock.
Yeah, for 3 years.
So you did the radio thing and
Yeah.
said, fuck radio, and you went on and became a big star and a success, and now you're back to doing radio, technically, with the podcast.
Well, I always loved doing radio.
Right.
I loved doing radio. What happened was, I worked at K-Rock from 95 to 98, like right as, it was a great time to work there because
Who
K-Rock.
was there? Was
Kevin and Bean were there, Jed the Fish was there,
Corolla?
Richard Blade was there, Corolla was there. Kimmel was there, but he was just about to leave.
Corolla was on K-Rock in the 90s?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he was.
Doing what?
They had an amazing lineup of guys that went on to be very successful.
That's where Adam started. Adam started because Kimmel was going to do some sort of a boxing thing, and Corolla, who just happened to be an Acme sketch comedy guy, but he was also a boxing trainer.
Oh.
Like, he kind of he hooked up with Jimmy, and Jimmy was like, God, you're really funny. And so he gave Corolla the call-in line, and Corolla started calling in and doing characters. And that's where that all happened.
He can box?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
His hands are all fucked up from years of boxing.
I'm glad I was always had nice interactions with him.
You don't want to take a jab from him, right?
Yeah.
What about Ralph Gorman? Ralph
Garman.
Garman
came in after I left because he kind of replaced Jimmy.
A lot of fucking talent, man.
And so K-Rock was a great time to work there because K-Rock was really kind of directing where alternative music was going at that time. It was like grunge was at its peak, and it was, and then I left in 98 because I was doing the overnight shift and making $125 a shift. And then I got offered a ton of money to go do a morning show at Y107 in L.A., which is now Super Estrella. And,
making money.
And yo no hablo español. So I left, and I always missed radio. But the thing that I always really didn't like about radio was that it had a ceiling. Like it only could get as big as the city that you were in, if you were lucky. And that was the top, 1%.
Sure.
So I guess part of me just felt like, yeah, I like working in areas where I feel like it can grow as big as you want. Mm-hmm. So that's why. But
now with
always,
the podcast, that absolutely is happening.
Yeah, but I always miss just being able to talk to people in a conversational way, which you're not really afforded the opportunity of in
Did
television.
you like the structure of radio?
I didn't like the we got to go to break. Oh, tighten it up. Throw a music bed under this. Do that. Oh, we got to hit this point. Like there was a lot of radio politics and there was a lot of radio structure, and I feel like there wasn't as much freedom as you get in a podcast and that's why I started, because I can do whatever the fuck I want and I don't have to answer to anybody.
Yeah.
So but you guys have a sweet deal here because you reach a shitload of people and you have you have language freedom and you don't have to stop for breaks every
and
10
all that
minutes.
Structure shit we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, you can do whatever we can do whatever you want. So.
Yeah. Very cool, man.
I mean, what I'm doing is a version of what you guys are doing, and it's fun. Mm-hmm. It's really fun.
What are you laughing at?
So we're going to give away...
Just people, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Comments.
You got book signings, Chris? Because we're wrapping up, I think.
I'm going to be doing a book signing in Portland on the 9th at Powell's. So I'm doing a book signing there. I'm actually going to be popping around Sirius XM all day, and then I'll be on Conan next week. And then Talking Dead is a show I do that follows The Walking Dead on AMC.
Love
every
Walking
Sunday
Dead.
night. Yeah, it's fucking great.
You're
awesome.
on AMC and the G4?
Yeah.
You got a lot of fucking gigs.
Yeah.
What is Talking Dead though? See, I missed that part because I DVR it.
Talking Dead is it's a Walking Dead post show where I have like people from the show and comedians on, like Poseidon's done it, and
cool.
Patton and Robert Kirkman, who created Walking Dead, and we basically it's like a kind of a therapy session because Walking Dead is so fucking dense with murderous zombie drama.
He's describing Sam's hour that he's about to do. Sam does like the post show, and it's like a therapy session.
Yeah,
for
it
everybody.
is. And so it's a little bit, it's a little bit lighter, and we have
break it
fun
down.
and sort of break it down, and it's like water cooler talk, and it's really fun. It airs after the encore presentation of Walking Dead on Sunday nights.
Wouldn't you be a little concerned if all that zombie blood was getting on you? Like for any kind of open little cut.
Oh, fuck yeah,
There's
yeah.
zombie blood everywhere. They're just swinging like sharp objects. Like, come on.
Yeah, you don't want to get zombie blood in your eyes
I
or
don't
mouth.
want zombie blood on me at all.
No.
Like, look, you get a little, you scratched yourself maybe. And now it's scabbed up a little bit. Now you get zombie blood on you. It's no different than being nicked by the zombie.
Also, don't fuck a zombie without a condom.
I would assume
don't fuck a zombie without
that
a condom.
could be trouble.
I just want to know if anybody else is uncomfortable that Anthony is auditioning right now to be on the show.
I didn't get that sense.
Oh, boy.
Only Jimmy would think that.
Because I was thinking what to
you
say.
would think of that. It's like, oh,
get
no,
that sense at
I
all.
actually wasn't. But if you ever that knows everything about the show.
If you
and
need someone in a
zombies.
pinch, I'm available.
That's
And loves the
Did
show.
you read the comics?
Illustrated novels.
Say yes. What's wrong with
Say
that?
yes.
Say
It's
yes.
fucking
Say
lies.
yes.
I did.
You had the
Lie.
great point about zombie cuts. Fucking.
They're so good. The comics are so good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I couldn't even fake my way through it.
something to say.
Oh my God.
No, I have one here.
Yeah,
I have.
I was talking to Jim.
Yeah. I have what we call.
Oh my God. Let's get out of here.
Well, no,
That's hilarious.
I don't mind answering it. It's fucking. I
Yes,
have.
Jimmy,
I have.
of course.
Yes.
It's become a running gag on the show.
Uh-huh.
One is a good boy's phone.
Okay.
And one is a naughty boy's phone.
Okay,
That's my
gotcha.
good boy's phone. And that is
question
my
answered.
naughty boy's
Question
phone.
answered.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't care.
We can explain
Oh,
in song
Jimmy.
for you as we end the show.
I don't want to sing.
Well, no, we got
A celebrity even.
Yeah, we got celebrities that explain that very question there, Chris Hardwick.
All right, great.
We'll leave with the song, but it's always a pleasure when Nerdist comes
Thank
by.
you for letting me promote my book and just hang out. And you guys I always love coming on your show.
Fuck yeah, man.
Cool, man.
Come back sooner than later. The
All right.
book is called The Nerdist Way. Pick it up now. Amazon and where else? Just download it.
iTunes,
all that shit.
Amazon, Kindle, yeah.
No, I'm serious.
A bookstore. You could walk into
No.
a bookstore and get one.
I don't know
real
how to,
bookstore.
I don't know how to promote books anymore.
Yeah,
It's a weird thing.
There's ebooks. There's an audio version of it. There's physical books.
I love physical books.
Yeah.
I loved my Barnes and Noble in my neighborhood, and now that's a fucking Century 21.
I love physical
My
books.
bookstore went away.
I love physical books, but I also travel a lot, so it's difficult to carry a lot of books around. So I just I read a lot on digital
See me
devices.
on the plane with my encyclopedias. I look like
All
such
of
a
them.
boob. All of them.
Let's see. Should we do sharks to circus today, or what should we? What do you shoot?
Oh, Jimmy.
Tonight,
tickets.
Tomorrow, Stress Factory.
Yes.
January 14th. Tickets, this will be sold out before the end of the day. At the Borgata for January 14th. It's myself, Artie Lang, Dave Attell, and Doug Stanhope at the Event Center. And you can go to theborgata.com, and we will be sold out before today is finished, easily.
All right.
So, come see us.
All right. I guess that's it. We'll see you guys Monday.
Beer about